Good evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon to all, one and all, worldwide. Welcome to City Hall. We can't stall. Yes, man, the man of the wilderness there, I saw alongside my brother them. You see it? So the melting pot here. And what we done is the Pastor Ricky, I'm going to bless you up and pray for the same week. We have to hammer on and melt up, and then we have Pastor Ricky. See, yesterday, Ben, I worries about that, but not play with you, Don't play with you around there. What going on, brothers?
Well, I'm here, my brother. Good to be here in the space once again to share the platform with you and Pastor Ricky and our viewers and listeners out there in social media land. Because so right now we have to deal with the thing. We have to beat it till they have my bend up.
Yeah, blessings and honor, Father Lonesome, Sir Melting Pot. Tonight we come to beat it till I'm a bend and we rise up the bomb of them. We want to see the Prime Minister resign because he's unworthy and fit to be Prime Minister. That's what I talk about. Blessings.
Yes. No, man, Panasi was what they must even depend on the ballot. Like how them get up and talk to him and you have some of them were pushing. Because what him do, he recruit them over Big Mama, and them scattered. Because some of them gone up and argue, I mean, I have to call them name, them know themselves. But me see them a push up them heads, so we soon start calling them name. And we are asking them up on the playlist. And we want to answer from them. You see? So we see them spread all over the place. And what them are doing, it can't work. They mash up the country. When they go to us about not the father, it reminds me of Bramwell. Because, you say my more than one father. I'm a tough fuck, I go and play something where you would come on and I say, lonesome. And none of them are father, Me know I'm real father. Believe it or not, I will play it. And your people are telling us over 40 people, we can't talk to them, know you're real father. So when you go talk about jacket and about successful and, yes, boy, it's bad. It's bad, brother. It's bad. Now we see Marco Rubio are coming, and we know why I'm coming because, anytime you have a lean up government to agree with all kind of things the dictator say, they may fly in. I just start making my fly in. If him that
man.
He want to fly in. Yes.
No. Wouldn't fly in.
No.
Jamaica right now, as Byron said, it's controlled by the eagle and the dragon. Which one will prevail? So we know, so right now the country, is at the mercy of the two superpower. And it just based on the, Prime Minister himself. Because him can't defend Jamaica. And Jamaicans know this, yeah? Where Jamaica is concerned in terms of going forward as a nation, this Prime Minister is not the man to take it into another period. You understand? Because we system ourselves out, because they now have no vice, because they're corrupted, and these people have been filed. And when United States have your file, remember you at the mercy of them, Yeah, you have to go down by your knee, you have to jump high, you have to do any and everything with them require of you. So we can't have a prime minister where we can pathetic, yeah? Just look for me about Lena Barbados, how strong she is, and the rest of CARICOM leaders them. And Jamaica is the largest English-speaking Caribbean country, yeah? It's weak, no backbone. Because Andrew Holness rip out the backbone out of Jamaica people. And so Jamaica become fragile. Look how man leader of Jamaica strong, man. Could have opposed anything come its way, man. And this man had just come remove all of the protection plan through corruption. So right now, my brother, you don't know we have to beat him till they have a pen tonight.
Start the show. Yeah, Pastor Ricky, tell before we start the show, because we have preview before we start the show.
The Prime Minister is compromised and is a subject to blackmail, so he can't have a Jamaica interest at heart in these geopolitics time that we're living in. He have to come out of office because he's going to sell out Jamaica for save himself from the prison.
And by the way, by the name Holness, let me tell you up front, yeah? You're not supposed to step on the ballot. So I never look at you as a prime minister, I tell you the truth. We feel hurt, we feel angry. And you betray your Usain Bolt and the rest of 200 people. And when you talk, you must talk about No jacket round there. Because we know about Bramwell and other things. Don't talk about no criminality. Don't talk about dishonesty. Don't talk about nothing like this.
No corruption.
Remember, you're the lightest thing, You make the devil shame.
My God.
And by the way, you remember, say about 1972, a man did just come in, like 5 months. Remember, your man as a bastard, yeah? He's a bastard. And your mother, remember, you have Bramwell and you have, yes. And a man, they give that thing that you can proud of yourself now. That's why if you have respect. Because remember, you don't have nothing at all to touch to your father, Man, they give that, So we say, thank for him, for Sir Manley. You, but 5 months before him come in, you tell life and the man, you're dangerous. Yes? You're dangerous. Sir Bramwell, you're dangerous. And me, next man, I make a bid. So I'm going to play when we done. Let me start the show. When we start the show.
I got a million from this place. Tell the boy, never come on. Load from the back, no one. See, anyway, go some. One of the drink setter, load some run the place. Me no follow back, me no run rat race. Big drink setter, load some set the place. Me follow back, yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Clone in the car, I'm down no sprung. Every man jump up and the man wagon. Put them lyrics together and I do make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song. The boy them sound like cold bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and touchdown. Me visit tell them get a while. I'm full of a tan. Run the big trend setter, loan from set the place. Never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big trend setter, they loan some set the place. Never love a come on. Yo, veteran, to perform a stage show and for them up the rest. Need some juice and smoke too big at the fest. The crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say. Yo, load some natural and what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke not drink. When me up on the mic how the moon starting. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. When a big trend setter, load some set the place. Never love a come and come in a run rat race. Big trend setter, load some set the place. We never love a come on.
Boy, me I tell you something up. And me I telling you say, Holness, the first thing I want to agree to with, lied and Pastor Ricky. See the brethren here, him knocking because he want to tell me about Holness, father. And him serious when him talk, the man tell me advice would seem up on the line, yeah. Hear up, brethren.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, man, I'm good.
All right, you send me a voice note, say, me talk about Bramwell. What you say? You tell me live, make all this here. Tell me what you say.
Yeah, man, I see what I tell you, man. I make you add more people polish, I make you make more people call, I make more people tell you. Say, Holness, Andrew Holness, father, another man, Andrew Holness, don't know him, father. Andrew Holness is a dad. Let me tell you, a lady is not Andrew Holness' mother. Yeah, me know Andrew Holness' father. Like today, dear, me know no wrong. Yeah, me I tell you, Andrew Holness, he does have big training. Look what the lady good. Look what the father that's a China man, Andrew Holness, look what the China mother, Andrew Holness' father used to live on Madison, Magic Yard, now back to live up the line, train line. Yeah, that me I tell you, me know the man. And we can prove everything. We may have an anky-panky thing. And I go on corner. And I know we don't make up nothing. And all them things there. We know everything about Andrew Holness.
Just tell me, because we have 2 names already. So just give me father name and them thing. They make me fling it in a tree because me must say not the father. So yes.
Them father name again. You said it for the vice, man. Remember the name again.
Me know where you call him, but me not for call him. Me call him. Me play back the note.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but me call him name, man. But me not ready for call it yet. You see? But we just want. So the man that they live where you say down on the road there. So Andrew, so we are said, my mix up too much. So let me ask you, I mix up too much people and Andrew raffling, you know. Because I'm going to think that 2 in bed have a raffle. Oh, it turned 3 now.
Who turned 3?
No, oh, Andrew father turned 3. Because there are 2 men who raffle, that means a 2 man raffle over Andrew, you know, Bramwell and Holness, you know. So, Andrew get a next father now.
No, also them 2 man there. Don't say 2 man there. That's
I forgot to do my investigation because this will make 3 man in Andrew life. But this don't look good. And then he must have on a jacket. Anyway, I can't continue. I play it and make the people them hear it, you know. I play it, make them hear it. Yeah? All right, later. Cool.
all right, yeah.
Me I play it later, I couldn't hear it. Because I don't want to do it and then Andrew run up and down and say me reveal something. Me have to do my one thing. Can't 2 hours fly with the brother. Over next month for going at this. It don't look good, it don't sound good, right, people? No, say not play it. Nobody play it, right? Don't play it. Can't now go sound good for Andrew on this. You can't have 3 man a raffle for you alone, brother.
So what the Virgin I said? So what on the loan, son? What the Virgin I said? Holding his father come from down at the back to near to the train line.
Yeah, somewhere around there, so. But me I say,
So him adapted them.
so that them about me don't want to play it to make them hear. Me just want to enjoy if him know. Because yeah, baby, you might tell know. You say, but me don't know. Me don't want to play it. Me have it in about me don't want to play it. You know, because 2 already are running. Me don't want him taking my head and yes, and that Bellevue. Me don't want to do that. See? So yes, me don't want to do it. But you know, he's a bastard. And he's dangerous. See? Very dangerous. Me have it to play it, you know, and I like me can't play it, you know, but me I say me don't want to put this in the mix. You know? Because now go sound too. Not too Pastor Ricky. We have the mercy upon him there, so not true.
Yeah.
The
verification and then check it out.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Because I don't want to play it, man.
Well, all you have to do, all you have to do, you know, is just fly the eagle down a back to, you know.
Now I fly it, man. Can me have something I don't want to play? I mean, some other people want to talk to me about it. I say, but me no want to be the man to blow him with that. Because you know what, confuse him now and then the name Holness and him have to change to Bramwell when he promised. And then him have to change to our next name. Me don't want to do that.
That means him have to go
DNA and
Well, if so be the case, then that even worse enough for the on the ballot kind of an identity right now, based on where we are here. You can't put a man without identification on a ballot paper, you know.
Yeah,
and this year got disrespect the electorate. So I mean, by all means, with this new revelation, him not supposed to be on the ballot paper. Name nor face. This bad Andrew, too much name a call. Are you wrong for go wake up this DNA problem in a parliament, you know? Because so much DNA thing I come out by your right, you know. Yeah. I remember, you know, Andrew. You don't pay a bag of money for that DNA there, you know. Yeah. But you don't reveal that DNA there. So, but I know why now. Your DNA now come out. Because your DNA them run out now, you know, 1 or 2, you know, 3 now, I'm probably counting. Look bad, Andrew. You understand? Yeah, look bad. I know, so you should have revealed that DNA there. Yeah? But how the country fiscal thing set up and who are the father from one of the father. But that DNA there was there for you to read out, and you refuse to read out that DNA. So right now we look like we have a bag of DNA to read out about you. But we are going to fly the eagle and get the source right, and then we'll come make you know where we're going. And make the general public at large know so well then. If you don't have the identification, you know, you cannot go on the ballot paper.
No.
Neither your name nor face. And at that we have to say, because right now you should have resigned because see that a whole heap of discredit things that come your way. You understand? You're not credible. Not even your name not credible right now. It's a myth as to the revelation with your identification. It's bad. And I yield back to another panel.
We'll start calling them. The mystery man.
The mystery man.
The mystery man.
Because everybody push up a picture and if you have done well for you, you know. but me love it alone. I mean,
The third name I call. So.
But if you Bramwell, same way Bramwell look, in a face part, especially when a part.
So you more attribute him to Bramwell then?
Yeah, but me not, but true, me not see that man and either. Me not know. So, you know, right now. But in favor Bramwell more than the one with them say.
Let's suppose and the third person reveal him look identically like that person.
Yeah, but I forgot get and get a picture before me.
So right now, I'm at the mystery man, because we don't know.
At the mystery man.
But when if you just mash up this, just do a DNA and do one with Bramwell and come show Bramwell, and then you go back, Bramwell, you are not my father. Or Bramwell, you are my father. And if you go to the man there, Holness, you are not my father. Bramwell, you are not my father. And say we can go to the third man. Mr. Man, you are my father.
This man, this man don't like reveal DNA, man. Remember, him have one, you know, about the physical side of Jamaica economics, yeah? And him no reveal that one day. You think him have reveal for him one? That look too bad, man. Because remember, you know, him originally coming at the political space as Holness. And then we are here about Bramwell, and then we are here about a mystery. Name you know. So, it's bad for Andrew. Very bad. But I want to know, in a history of Jamaica, you tell me, panelists, you ever see any prime minister who have so much controversy surrounding them?
I'll go one more Buster. Because he go on 7 seas and come back named Buster. In the name Clark could go and go for the sea, you know.
Yeah, we know.
Several months and come back named Buster Manti. The Clark trap!
Yeah, but you have no. That's a bust. That's a Buster problem, you know. That's a Buster problem. Film personal thing. But Andrew no, film thing no. You know, it involved the whole of the Jamaican nearly 3 million people. You understand?
Not the daddy part, though, you know. Not the daddy part. Yeah, the other part. Not the daddy part.
You have the record to scandal and corruption.
Yes.
Out of any other prime minister.
Brian Joe, boy, I don't know. It's bad. Buster then him go married to a woman. She stay in her west wing when him there east wing. She there west and him there east. Oh, that work. Yeah, she know she don't wear like them I say you can't stay, so you know man. She just put on a little ring and thing. The man just come up, you know, and go up on the seas around a couple months, well nearly a year and come back in Buster Manti. Nobody else in Jamaica named Buster Manti, you know. No pitney, no, you know. Him family name Clark. And him not get no pitney. So if him leave the name, make the name leave, you have to put it on hospital and put it on some other thing. Eh?
Yeah.
He have no family, he have no seed plant, he must have waste. If you go in a panther for morning, Buster deserve a panther from him father as a waste too. Should have put him in a panther and bring him out there for morning. See? Because him not
so we say, so lonesome, we are saying now, the GLP leader them always have problem with their identity as it relates to them surname.
Yes. You understand? That always a problem. So Buster just got sweet dreams that made of these and sail upon 7 seas. Come back. Me name Buster Manti. When you get the name of the captain and him, you know, I like the name, so I take the name.
So that sound like him would have bust a marriage with the captain. Him get married to the captain.
I don't
obviously.
Him say adapt the name. But you
can't adapt the name just so.
And take a captain name, man.
Then hold on now. Lonesome. I could go into some more detail, you know. Because if you gain adoption, you have to be young, you know, and no identity and no parents.
Big man when I'm adopted.
Well, my big man when I'm adopted, no man, bust a marriage, man.
Eh? No, man,
bust a marriage.
Eh?
But through them time that the thing have to stay in our closet, it never come show the true propensity of it really. Go on the ship. Is a marriage buster go on without a sea, man?
I leave in a 1905, in ban 1884. Buster leave, go Cuba when I'm 21.
Yeah.
So, and then after he work as a police trainer, and then him run off with him captain and come back and go sail like maybe I wanted to sail of them. maybe them go on sperm whale and them thing they got harpoon whale, me no know. But him come back name Buster, him go with name Alexander Clark.
Clark.
Past 7 seas.
Yeah.
Come back name Bustamante. So he said, Bustamante, you're the captain. Oh, you're him. Oh, he told him an answer. So he said, no man. But one name Clark and oh your answer, but the two of name Bustamante now. So I said, I'm told the name so well.
Let me tell you something, man. This sound ridiculous, man. Because I mean you cannot go on a ship, go get adopted. You go on ship, go married. That's how we know. People get married on ship.
Same man knee.
Yeah. Not adopted on ship.
So here the JLP them now. Oh, Buster is a captain and a captain. You know, send him back us like him and send him God Buster basic school and no go so. The man
at age 21.
No go listen me. We know the history about Buster. No go so. I have the papers them too, you know. He was a police in Cuba. He was a police there. Okay? So Buster did and we know when he returned back. Now the churches and took up one back. Buster did I go in him go up there so and them fling him down them when him from New York, fling him down to Jamaica before him leave, before him come join him cousin party. You understand? Because him come join and then get rid of him bad mind and go farm him from the Labour Party, yeah? Yeah, man. See? So this is what them do all the time, you know. Them go away, yeah, man. And them go away, come back name Bustamante. Nobody else name Bustamante in Jamaica, none. Not even one Bustamante.
Me ask you a question and now, Lonesome.
Clark, the man name.
So you feel say through him come back, come join the party and him cousin realize say him and no Clark again, him a Buster. Maybe the cousin run him out, you know, at the party, you know.
Man, if you get bad mind, man, go from that. Man,
not in my party.
Yeah.
Nah, man, say not in my party, man. You're right, Pastor Ricky. Something right about you, and nah, man, say not in my party.
Hey, but better than my friend Pierre, you know. Buster like get to like Andrew Holness. So Buster, you know, and Buster set it. And then you have Sarah now a beat
Bushrat. Yeah.
You know, so that you know, same forgot prison door. So I go second that.
Well,
no, that's assault.
Proud of the beating, so and that's the
part. Man. It make him now man. That mean him I get from him say it told him that the man won't be. That mean him I beat him from a little boy.
Yes.
A politician return prime minister beat people from them a little boy. A white man was born a Boston and beat blacky tutus in a Jamaica. It look bad. Just to put the image.
And this explains
white man beat a breadfruit, the inside of the breadfruit I beat the outside.
Yeah. This explains why them have so much trauma in a them party. Cause all of them are drama, them full of drama cause them suffer from trauma.
Yeah.
Who now get beaten?
Yeah, Megawatt said. Megawatt said animal abuse. Yes. No, but
yeah, because Bushrat him name, you know, so I really animal abuse.
Yeah, man. Bushrat. So me see before we go in and Marco Rubio, I think that very serious. Me see a labor right and you know himself them to share it. I'm gonna play you. And you're the first sensible. I'm not talking on diaspora. I have some people at JLP. I mean, know some people them sensible. But for dep on the ground when I'm doing farming, these are the first sensible JLP brethren me I go play. I'm want you listen to him and tell me if it really makes sense. Because let me tell you something. If it makes sense, I tell him say it makes sense. See? Make a play him. Look and just listen this. And you are sensible. If the rest that stay like you, Andrew could not trick them and give them plate of food or not at all. Yeah? It must depend on the ballot. Listen this.
My people, I beg you no. Take the time out and listen what I say. I'm wanting to tag Mr. Andrew Holness in this to me. I'm wanting to like and share that one for me. Trust me, share it. Yeah, Mr. Andrew Holness, look for me good. Let me say something to you. I want you to listen me cleanly. Yeah? Me are definitely born as a laborite looking for me hat.
There's some dunks too, because born as nothing. You're born as a baby. I'm not saying somebody have to feed and get it. Me don't know, you're born as a laborite, poor thing. But make him go around. He can a little bit dunce, but him alright to listen to. Continue.
You're born as a laborite. You understand what I say? Look for me again say. Yeah, when I say to you, me hear you say minimum wage of $16,000. Good gosh, Mr. Andrew, man. Do better. Imagine a single mother and a single father. Where $16,000 can do? $16,000 can do nothing. You have 3 pitney send go school or 4 pitney send go school. Where $16,000 can do? You can't do nothing. What's that if you have a 3 pitney them and them I got 3 separate school? Like me. My 3 kids them we attend school right now at 3 separate school. One a basic school, one a all age, and one a secondary. Tell me now, where $16,000 can do? Come people, no help me check that one here. And member for like and share. Say the big one, we have a secondary. Say you give him $1,200 for the day. Yeah? You give the one we have got all age. 5,000.
11 that.
That's how much money? 6 and 5 at $11,000, yeah? The one we have got basic school. Yeah? Remember now, you have to pay a taxi if you bring him. Yeah? $3,000 a week or $3,500 a week. But we have put it at $3,000 a week. That's a $14,000 gone. Buy snacks fee mate. Buy juice fee mate. Buy fruits fee mate. You understand what I say? I may talk this as a labor right. Andrew Holness, you have to do better, my Prime Minister. You have to do better. Yeah? So when you get $16,000 and have 3 people to send to school, where you going to put them out of it for pay a light bill? Where you going to put them out of it for pay a water bill? Where you going to put them out of it for pay rent? Where you going to put them for pay internet? Where you going to put them for go back to work? Mr. Andrew, yeah, my Prime Minister.
I want to get the sense from them, man. Because some of them not listening, But you say them are listening. Continue.
I must can talk to you. It can't work. It can't work.
But Andrew, about 16,000 because you watch Casa Living right now. So that one you take a little. You see this? Yeah, size on the file. Yeah, that one yeah. Continue play.
Me now work minimum wage,
You
me work for myself. You understand? But me understand the people me out there where I work. You understand? Me not have to do this every day. I mean, I have to make this. But me concerned about the other black brother and my other black sister we out there work. Minimum wage is $16,000 and have 3 pitney send to school. Food no in it, Breakfast no in it, Dinner no in it, We just a talk about them money for pay.
I remember I'm skip out the lunch. You have to skip out a meal, no?
We got school, lunch money, and bus fare. The $16,000 done. Where them I go eat in the morning? When them come from school, where them I go eat?
Okay.
Where you get money to go back to work? Come on, Mr. Andrew. Do better. The least a minimum wage worker you get at between $25,000 to $30,000.
More than that.
Between $25,000 to $30,000 at the least that. Because none of your councillor them and none of your MP them nah get that. Then none of them nah get that, None of your councillor and none of your MP they nah get that. None of the police they nah get it. None of the teacher them nah get it. So why the people them where do the dirty work? For them pay so small. Why the people them where do the dirty work and for them pay so small? And the whole of we are human. You need to do better, my Prime Minister. Are the truth. Are the truth, my boss. You need to do better. And people may ask, you know, please tag him in another one because I want him to hear it. Me want him to hear it say is a born labor right attack to him. $16,000 can't work for people. A joke thing that. You understand? A $5,000 a day me pay for my farm. $5,000 a day. Yeah? I mean, I have it. But you have to value people energy and people strength. You see me I say? And you're out there from 8 to 5. Yeah? Work 5 days a week.
8 to 5. 9 hours in gear doing on 9 to 5 and 8 to 5. And 9 hours gear, but anyway.
And you only get lunchtime, 1 hour. For $16,000? No man, do better man. Do better.
Alright, so you hear this at the first let me have to play him, you know, because you know I don't matter the same about this, but him come out to come speak to Andrew Holness and tell him say this is garbage. We see some people proud of it with a garbage a bills. It's garbage. Because when you think about like if you can't start. And I then I take it down and maybe you can get electrocuted and all kind of things. You can't pay water for you, you can't buy food with that. See? And then him proud of it, but him give himself 200%. Him proud of that. You know, if you care for the people, you will know about the waste food, I think I want to chop so much already. You know, so Andrew Holness them greedy though.
Yeah, man.
Very greedy, him shouldn't depend on the ballot. Because if you think about it, where you raise the pay, you know, do no work. Yeah? You never do no work all now. See? Mama P said the thing, I want to play it back here hard, and then you come and talk about baby, you talk about you and Bramwell. We're not busy with you and Bramwell and Holness. We don't. And say next, say I missed your father jumping on it. I jump in that thing and claim me now. I missed your father, I don't know where I come from. And where I come from. You understand? But him a jumping at the thing. The mystery that I jumping at the thing now.
Yeah, but that man, that must be the man with the real knowledge that him at the daddy, you know. Because if two man grab on pan him already and that man come and I say, yeah, what, you know, give me my picnic, you know. I want to, you know, leg off for him. That man here look like I'm a real daddy, but true, you don't know when time you lose your youth certain way, you know. It would have take a toll for you, it take long to really address that situation there. But the man now say, well, here what now. I better be claim him before him go to prison, you know. Because everybody know who is the real mystery man.
But you know what? It showed the wickedness and the cruelty of the Prime Minister's heart, that he lacks sympathy, he lacks empathy for the people that are suffering. Because when you look at 15,000 father loans, a melting pot, everybody in the chat, that's equivalent to about $97 a week US. So you add one more $1,000 on it, it's just equivalent to a $7 increase. So 105 US dollar a week that might work for. But at the same time, them give themselves 200 to 300% salary increase. Them make millions in salary. And then on top of that, them allocate $1.6 billion for run in the election coming up. But only get the people them 1,000. What I can buy. Media Jamaica last year and paid $1,200 for jerk chicken and festival dinner. So not even $1,000 can even buy jerk chicken and festival dinner. It's sad, and cost of living is so high. I mean, bread gone up, flour gone up, sugar gone up, chicken gone up, everything gone up.
The pastor, them can't buy mutton, right? Me, yes, I
can't buy oxtail.
Oxtail, whoa.
Well, mutton and oxtail now they can't get up people table anymore as far as we.
Yeah, but I love to eat it every now and then. I'm still can't afford it.
The man make sure elevate, get a steak, turkey neck, you know, and chicken back, you know, and that run down at them community there. While them can't have anything where them want for them table. And this is why we are bring our Jamaican people to the realization say, uno can't love a man when no like uno, much less people love uno. You understand? This man will like uno, you know, in the first place, you know. Because Andrew Holness having a likeness to the electorate who vote and put him there. He might look after them needs better than where I do as we hear the virgin say. The money where I allocate for minimum wages, that no cut it. That's supposed to be that money they want about 3 times the 16. Because me put the growth and say the people I'm supposed to get him 50,000 Jamaican dollar.
Yeah.
Then them could have seen them way through that. You understand? Because everything is calculated, you know, in a US currency, you know. Most of Jamaican food items in the supermarket. A US value currency, it work out too. So the same thing with the people in America pay for it. Jamaican pay the same for it.
Yeah.
So you need to look on that aspect. Yeah, because US them trade with. So I don't like when them bring the goods come at Jamaica, them can drop the price from when them pay
Like
for it
I
in
say,
America.
1 US, so you get 1 Jamaican for the 1 US. No.
Yeah, no.
162, you know, because when you are selling them, they're cheap, but when they are selling back, them sell it.
Them put a $5 pallet.
Yeah. Because some place them give for 160. Because they make money out of you, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the US, they make you 152. And when you say sell me back same time, them give for 160.
Yeah.
So what? So you lose. So
Yes.
you make money now.
Yes. So the minimum wage have to be addressed. You understand? But I don't think it is the man to address it. You understand? Because this man, you know, this man don't feel the pain of the people in the ghetto. Yeah. This man is an affluent member of society who live up on the hills. Yet them look down upon the people down in the ghetto. And this is why we want to try to rally our ghetto people together. Yeah. To make sure now them understand the space where them in a Jamaica. Yeah. A poverty line space the man them putting upon. So we now have to rise you guys out there, you know. And make you can look steadfast, yeah, into the future. And you can't go into the future with a corrupted government. We are suppressing for too much years. You have to look forward to a new resurgent party in the People's National Party with Sir Mark Jefferson Golden as a leader to make sure know them little, you know, problem our Jamaica encounter. Clean up. Because corruption, you know, breeds starvation, you know. No 2 ways about that. Corruption breeds starvation. And when you have starvation in your country, remember no say no, it will breed crime. Because the youth have to go hunt to bring food, come put on for them table. So the government need to make sure no so every youth can provide himself to a meaningful job. You understand? Employment.
Yeah. Common leader Mark Golden proposed a livable wage. That means your salary got adjust with inflation and cost of living, which is more better than the minimum wage what them have right now. But that's it's blurry.
Let me secretary read it.
Yeah.
Sanitization and the way at the 250-year-old KPH as operating theater remain closed. You may not know what they matter about 200 and not even no age. Because that building is not a 250-year-old KPH. It's a new building.
Yeah.
At one fire seat, you know, so the modernized. The older one with the brick the side of it right there. So I don't want them tell nobody this.
But okay? Operating room them closed.
No, because mole in them too, you know. I remember not that. See there. Present of mole in the in the 4 main operating theater, KPH. One factor delay in the reopening after malfunctioning and one bag of things. So this is what I tell you, so them now and go the place right. They matter about this and that. Them to go, man. Never in the history of Jamaica. You have these hospitals all over the place full of mole where we kill you. You can't do operation and whooping people in a mole.
This is an election year campaign PR thing them I put out now because more than the hospital them for years.
No, but come here say him have more right now and them what and an election campaign really, you know. Because them should have run the campaign that you clean it. Which operating theater full of more like this, brother. But them not spend no money, them now do not the place full of leak and not that for sure them the money where them say them are spending, them not spending it, them are thief it. Christopher Tough tongue for come talk about this. You understand? No, he need to.
Invite him
You
for
know,
your
we never
show.
used to have a problem here, you know.
Send him an invite again.
So, you know what's way? And it gone now, this are going bad now. Everywhere, Jubilee, dog and baby. People, all kind of things happen. When you look, James kill much baby over there, Tufton come from a show, and I say, well, and him go for another show too, and I said it was one nurse to two baby, now one nurse to baby, and him not take responsibility. But yesterday when Fenton Ferguson did it, they must say, you the book stop with you. Them can't get it too where this happened down in Beverly Hospital along in the West. 20 billion now. More up there too. If you aren't going to place right and put in the right thing, it will never get moldy. Because them and yam the money. Them now repair no way, you know. The bathroom must stink. You know what tough time come say? So the people in my teeth the toilet paper. Who come there? You out of that too, you know. Tough time you watch me out of that. Let me tell you, a big dirty thinking place like KPH. But in the days it used to clean, you know. Not now. You are going to KPH and go take up a toilet tissue where everybody put them crap on and figure out what with it. If you drive, go there, you know, but tough to know out of that, you know.
Face the man. The man left.
Toilet paper.
Remember tough tongue that not about him, you know. Just like the rest of them, you know. Because as you rightly use the narrative wheel, nobody now go to KPH go take up the toilet paper for car go home. Because everybody hand upon it. For the simple fact. Yeah. And I like them go there and take up a case of toilet paper we seal up.
No.
Yeah. A toilet paper we put out in the toilet, them massive people go take up. You know, since small garbage, man. That's why we don't listen to them, you know.
PR again. Because when them do them come out and say this thing and blame everybody else. And them, how are the government?
Them are the government, man.
And yes, still, them vote him as the best performing minister because him depend TV every day and depend and cut 2 ribbon. Cutting 2 ribbon don't do nothing. And I sign paper saying my bill, this is my bill type 5 hospital clinic over Pope it start yet.
$500 for cardboard in a father loan. So
have it. $500 for cardboard. Some of them are more than that. People sit down and drop out a chair and dead one little thing to use. And not have it.
But you know, we don't understand, when we can't understand in a Jamaican terms of politics, why the public have to vote for who a perform from who not perform. You know, say a hanky-panky poll them there.
Hanky a foolish poll.
A garbage poll them there.
You know, if someone you supposed
to in a first world country in the world where Jamaica did that, you know, strive to become a first world country. Them should have the first world country practices as it relates to, you know, parliamentarian and them performance and how you run your ministry. Yeah. Because I know nobody no go out on the road in the UK go ask the people about a poll for who are the best performing minister, you know. That don't exist. When you find them thing there, and when you know some people know them now perform and them are try to stimulate interest.
PR for catching up people.
PR, yeah. You understand? And I waste money.
Yeah.
But them a conduct poll. Yeah. Because them guys, we know from long time said the whole of them are sub-zero performer. Yeah. And this is why we know none of them should have even get no increase. Them should have reduce them salary the time when it increase. Because them are underperform. You understand? So why the increase? That was a bad signal where Andrew Holness sent to the Jamaican electorate. Yeah, and show the Jamaican electorate in no uncertain manner. Say him is all about wealth, not more.
Market means strategy them I use for the people.
Them yeah man. Yeah, so
Andrew is about wealth, you know. Cause from Andrew, a boy Andrew have criminal intention, you know. That's why everywhere him go, yeah, him tarnish it with corruption. Yeah. Ministry of Education, him rip it off. Yeah. As Prime Minister, the most corrupted in the entire world. Yeah, move the most billion from out of country as a Prime Minister. Andrew are the biggest thief Jamaica ever seen. No more youth where you see dead in the past where them call criminal. Can't touch Andrew. Can't get close to Andrew high level of criminality. Andrew a mastermind criminal that no play when it comes to criminality. Cause remember, you know, it's a gang of criminal him lead, you know. Him is a dance to the criminal.
PhD in a criminality, in a crime, or for scam and chop money.
Yes.
That's a PhD in
The PhD.
It him go get him doctorate up at Delaware for man.
Yes, I'm talking point we don't start about that now. The doctor
Yes.
Andrew. All the PM find time to do doctorate. Given the colossal task of the government, the governance, and the ethics schedule where I'm have. Or him do this.
Me no know.
All right.
Him
Someone
son do
do the PM assignment for him.
Him son do it for
So we have to find out who this person is. This must be somebody at the office of the Prime Minister. Who is this person? Because remember, we know Senator do it, you know. First, the PM said he complete a PhD. Then the PM said it is not a PhD, but a DLP degree. How come the PM didn't know what kind of degree?
If it him do it, exactly.
Yes.
What program?
Eh?
If me I do a degree program, me know automatically know the program I'm do. So me no need for fumble and say double.
Answer a PhD first, and then it changed from a PhD to DLP. So I never know when to neither, I know. Because then they go pay for the thing and buy the thing. Eh? He don't know what him do. First, him say a PhD. It's not a PhD, it's him do a DLP. Them says a DLP. Plus, we see a year. And you have
a PhD in a crime management. And that him say all time own mouth.
Man, I lie, you know.
That's why we can't. Hey, that's why we can't trust Andrew when him open him out, you know.
Yes.
That's why me no bother even listening budget, you know, because me no want to hear 5 hours that a lie and this a come out of a man mouth, you know. Me could have never waste my time, you know. Trust me. Then look how long a 9 year what a lie, you know. Yes. The man have, you know, a unleashed by Jamaica, you know. You can't imagine the hungry man with a doctorate side of him, you know, where it cause controversy, you know. The only man with a doctorate beside him here will cause controversy. This is how this man have problem in his life. This man is not good. This man a criminal. And this is the work of a criminal. He always do things wrong. Because a criminal do nothing right, you know.
The DLP means doctor law in practice. That's what I'm doing.
Well,
doctor in practice.
Definitely. But you I loan some cost that, you know. Pastor Ricky. Hold on the loan some. Pastor Ricky, me I talk to you. I loan some make him go pay. Where's the degree name? Pastor Ricky. Doctor what? Talk again.
Doctor in practice. DLP. Doctor law in practice.
All right. I loan some drive him to that. Cause I loan some beat him every day and tell him say, man, the liarest man of the world.
But him lie because him say him have one and then him go do the next one. Say my brother Chris I say the doctorate when really get a doctor woodology. But I think Big Mama have that long time, him have around 50 of them, there more. That same doctorate there. Woodology 1, woodology 2, doctorate 3, 4, 5. Around 50 of them him have. Big Mama have the degree in a woodology. I don't think nobody else get where they find you get it well. Queenie get couple, but Big Mama have more. Yes, them have it.
So I'm to Patrick Bailey.
Them have it too, man. You remember about
Terry Langton.
Yes. Yeah, man. Because I don't think enough people really study that. Them want PhD. Some people never study woodology. But you know, like them when they want doctor, you call them doctor. Yes, them doctor for woodology. Yes, so them, yes. These but people study board people. Woodology study board. They are tree trunk. Yes, them study about tree. Tree branch. And and yes, and if it's tough and hard and yes, them study how tree grow. Woodology. Yeah, them study how them deal with tree.
In
Yes,
all honesty, Father Lonesome,
yes. Eh?
and in all honesty, Father Lonesome, Sir Melting Pot, him don't have a doctorate. Him did
No.
a PhD. A PhD is different from a doctorate. Him had an honorary doctorate conferred on him by Delaware State University, which is totally different than when you earn. When you earn a doctorate is when you do your dissertation and you take the courses. Him never do that. A PhD is more a research thing. So it's totally different from a doctorate. So he's not a doctor. So people should not call him doctor. Nothing. He's not a doctor.
So Pastor Ricky, let me ask you a question. And I see him university there, Keisha Macbo,
Yeah.
that Delaware there. So how ironic that the Prime Minister and Keisha Mac end up at Delaware.
Ask Bruce Golden.
Well, I mean, I tell you this party, man, it's sick stomach.
You know, when I dance we used to pass Mike Ante and Father Lonesome.
Yes, yeah.
Not a party that them pass people Ante.
Yeah.
No, hey, them bitter, you know, them bitter. A whole heap of corruption a party they carry out, you know. And me no know if them no one that's the people that catch up on them over a period of time. It can't happen that you just get to after 9 years doing all type of things on a daily basis. So much of uno. And I like a one of them, you know. The whole bungle of the 48 of them alongside him we make the 49. The whole of them corrupt, a be a corruption.
Yeah, speaking about her, the US kick her out of Trump kick her out of America, you know. Because she was too close. She was too close to the VP will lose the election. So Trump said him not want her now for continue while him is a president. So them kick her out. Because we in America, we see me work for the federal government, and every time there's a change in secretary of the ministry of my department, them always come and get a tour, them have them briefing, and them turn over information, and them give them a walkthrough. And when she leave, none of that never happened. And that's standard practice,
procedure,
operational practice, right? In every government agency. And now she there at Jamaica and Google Yaga probably on him way. Him not reach it.
Him what this is. My God.
But him not get a walkthrough in a presentation. So him there on him own right now. I'm gonna struggle when him come.
By the way, before we go to Marco Rubio, me know me have a video when I want to show no Big Mama down in Africa. For the first time, they want him back down there. But me no want to laugh. Every show they not laugh, you know. Big Mama go to Africa, you know. I have a video, see me have it here. If you say I don't want to see it on my show now. Big Mama watch me now. You know, so me have the video when him go to Africa.
That name must see. That name must see. Everybody tuning in to see that video.
Yes. No, I don't want to see them. Come here, the video, you know. If you don't want to see me, I show you a little part of Big Mama. But then come on, you want to see? All right, let me show you. No, let's around the video, megawatt. All right. When I mash up, I don't want to show the car. I can't finish what to show, man. When you really want to see the people must see the video to back side. Big Mama down in Africa, look here. Take a cloak, let me turn it down. Look here. Look. Them man out Big Mama to Africa too. Them man no man. Big Mama go to Africa, you know. And the people that say, yo, we don't want him back down here. No more Big Mama, no Big Mama. Them run him out. The youth them video it, you know. Them video it, man. Yeah, man. Enjoy down, you know, and the youth, yeah, man. The youth, Jordan and feel nice. So him buck up a sword. You know, see him drive the thing and say Big Mama, him tear in the place. You know, see what I go on. You know, see what I go on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Himself, you know. You're lucky they never born you. Big man, when you go them place, you can't do this. You can't find people so Big Mama. Now, look here. No, it's bad, man. Look here. What's Big Mama? See there? Look on the youth hand. Look here.
My God.
It's still on the place, God. No, man, it's still on the place, God. Them put him
Yeah,
on
man.
them put him on a flight, can't go back, them ban him. The whole place, the whole 52 ban Big Mama. Can't go back to Africa. You never know. Yeah, man, Big Mama done, man. Africa no want Big Mama again. Big Mama go down there for seduce people and now go work. Eh? Yeah, man. It's a sword. Big Mama go down there for go do his study, you know. Down there and get the doctorate.
Sword fight. Him go for sword fight.
Sword fight. But you know that. You tear down the place. Then put him out same time, man. Them say, yo, you can't come down your back, so you can't go back to Africa. Never again. So look, pan Rubio no go to Jamaica. About the nurse, the doctor, them, yeah? And this bad. We want Andrew. Leave them alone. From you see me go down there and something them a give him, you know. Something them a give him. So we're going to watch him like, look here, let me play this.
And the nurses should tell us everything that we need to know. Barbados does not currently have Cuban medical staff or Cuban nurses. But I will be the first to go to the line and to tell you that we could not get through the pandemic without the Cuban nurses and the Cuban doctors. I will also be the first to tell you that we paid them the same thing that we pay Bajans, and that the notion, as was peddled not just by this government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us. Now, I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared, like others in this region, that if we cannot reach a sensible agreement on this matter, then if the cost of it is the loss of my visa to the US, then so be it. But what matters to us is principles. And I have said over and over that principles only mean something when it is inconvenient to stand by it. Now, we don't have to shout, but we can be resolute. And I therefore look forward to standing with my CARICOM brothers. I wish I could say brothers and sisters, but brothers, to be able to ensure that we explain that what the Cubans have been able to do for us, far from approximating itself to human trafficking, has been to save lives and limbs and sight for many a Caribbean person.
Yes, it is. But just still, look here. You know who this? Look at who. This are we in the pandemic. You see so much of them? It's 140, 40 something, America never send one. Nobody not send none, but Cuba.
Right.
To say a big thank you to the government and the people of Cuba for being here and for sending this 140 healthcare professionals, including doctors, nurses, therapists. I think this is great for the fight against Corona here in Jamaica, and we really appreciate the support, as usual, of the Cuban government and the Cuban people. Thank you very much.
But so Marco Rubio, we come on our female, we don't want to hear nothing from him. We just don't want to hear it. Nobody now listen to Trump, and I'm telling you something to you, Very important, It's a John Deere. We want to look up John Deere. Because I'm threatening John Deere, It's about him always think about 200%. John Deere carry him thing them. Because remember I'm have to deal with the globe. So I want the tariff when my leak it cost. I carry them over over this Mexico. Trump run out and talk about 200%. The man double down. He might go over there. Yes? Can't talk about bring back this. So nobody now listen to Trump. Trump bitter, Should have been a president. You understand? See, Mama.
So John Deere, the manufacturer for them tractor there.
Yeah, because remember him run the world with film things. So
yes, so you know that all mash up America farming sector,
But I know it alone, the world. Them buy
Exactly.
them good worldwide. You know, India, the one of the place them. So him say him outsource some of the things them carry them over there. So the bigger thing. So him know I treat the man like him. I said the man carry it there like a 200%. Him have effort to come back in America. The man say, hey, I don't you, me know not chatting with you, you know. And other people are going bad because some people know on CNN today. You know what them do in the state, them what them say no, them can't believe what them do because I hurt them bad. This and about him promise, and he might continue. Can't remember, you know, when you attack everything one time, you know, I mash up the place, I root up the place, you know. I shut them
Definitely.
and it's hard for you fix it back, you know, I ask, you know. You understand? And that thing I do.
Yeah.
So when you have Marco Rubio, some of them talk about Cuban and this and that, his mother and father leave from 1954. When you look it up, Google him definitely. Look at Marco Rubio and from 1950 and the mother leave. Him born in Florida. Go school, educate, and everything that's him need before even Casco go in a power. I know him take up this pan him head and talk about trafficking. People them not do no trafficking or not, man. But human trafficking, what you want to do is cut off the money because the doctor, them enough doctor, them work money and them have family back home, right? So you want to squeeze there. So you rather the doctor, them go home to a staff too. See? A nice place like that. And you come squeeze and I threaten with a piece of paper. Keep your paper and go away. Like how them run up and down from Canada. We stand 100% over there, Canadian with a player. 100%. And we just look on some up the line there, where Canadian used to go across the border and go to them beach up in Massachusetts or some up there. The man said, I forgot to them place. The people them call and cancel it. And them have a time and them think that them cancel it. You understand? So we are 1 and 2 on this Wednesday. He met not come up in a foolishness, boy, you know. Yes? He met not come up, boy, with a foolishness. See? Make the nurse and the doctor them turn with them there. But him already attacked to them because we say chameleon run out. And I say she attacked to them and attacked to the Cuban them and them are the best. And I say tough tongue run out too. Just them in the paper yesterday. Right? I have it somewhere yesterday. Them talk about in the best interest of Jamaica to be attacked to them. We are watch them.
Yeah, man.
This is no negotiation pan it. Like what Sir Man they say, we not creep on no knee.
Definitely.
People make you bow, you know. You say if them take you for a puppet and you bow, them are a continue make you bow. No guy. Remember, you know, if me, a voter, me will come together and put in somebody for run a country as executive. You have to know the will of the people then. You don't bow for a visa. You are your cabinet. And them families will lose a visa. And you send one back them people here because you want please a visa. So I'll make it be because if you move the visa for everybody else, what we do is just trade with some other people and forgot you. Canada now move with you. It's not and South neighbor, them now move with you. UK and Europe now move with you. Uncle place here move with now. Them soon moving, them have to go impeach him. So the rest of the world to isolate America as long as Donald Trump in there. And you so fast they move him. Because they have to trade with the rest of the world for surviving.
After.
Don't make no mistake, you have to trade with the rest of the world. So the rest of the world to isolate him because they want to isolate him friends, them family, and big up for. Yeah? It must work. You understand? It must work. Cubans save thousands of our life, our people, them life in the pandemic. America never said, man, remember, paper can't yam. So if you, all right, let me just break down something for them, brother. If you're in a desert, like come is a man like living in my wilderness. And you have $1 billion, tell me now, be a snake and thing and you surrounded, you don't have the food in your place and you don't have nobody to come rescue you. You think you're going to survive, because you run out, you know, all kind of things out there for rush, you know, the elements. And you have the money, you know. But you just realize that there's some paper with print pan. It not have the use. Unless in a society where you can't swap it for something. Yeah? You realize your skill get handy now because, you know, you live in a place, you know, where you could have planned something and survive or you catch 2 fish or you're the way up in the wilderness. Money can't save you them time, brother.
No.
I can't do nothing. Make sure your people them all right. You do the will of the people, them. You don't make somebody, and then you just get up and just say, oh, me I saved my visa. That means you're not working for the people, them. You're not do them will. If them, for as long as you say, listen, you come to a table and we threat, take a visa, me I come get it. Don't away. A matter of fact, for you say it one time, don't want to just come and send my book and say, listen, please cancel it. No talking, no negotiation. Cancel it. Yes? And then you rally your carry come brother them and tell them to do the same thing. You see? Because
Definitely.
they sit down and pressure the world like a bully. Not going to work. We don't like bullies. Don't like bullies. Name freedom
But you know what, Father Winston? You know what? You're right about the Cuban doctors problem. Wednesday coming is going to reveal to the world. We always know that the Prime Minister lacks leadership skills because him can't even discipline members in his own party who do it done wrong. And him also lack credibility, and him lack strength as it relates to showing testicular fortitude, because him can't stand up to America. Him bow when it comes to Venezuela issue with oil, and then now Wednesday got proves that he's a weak leader and he don't have any backbone, because when he meet with Rubio face to face, the doctor issue with Cuba is one. The next problem, him have three problems. The next problem him have is that Cuba joined BRICS in October last year, October 24th last year, 2024. Cuba became a member country to BRICS. And we know the BRICS nation, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. When the Prime Minister went to India in September, we think him got to shift foreign policy because the IC report was stable. But I have a strong feeling that he went to India to find out how Jamaica can join the BRICS nation. And Trump is against that. One of the reasons why Trump are lick out against Cuba also is because Cuba is now one of the BRICS nation. That's so not number two. The BRICS issue is number two. Number three, the third problem we have is the wharf. The wharf, the port of the seaport in Jamaica is controlled by the Chinese, and Trump them have a 30-year lease with China, and Trump now want that, just like him tell Panama say to take back the Panama Canal from China, and Panama. Oh, so we're gonna see if him now, the criminal prime minister in Jamaica, are about to Trump when Rubio meet him face to face and tell him to tear up the agreement to them have with China and kick China out of Jamaica. Him there between a rock and a hard place, because if him bout to Trump, China go cut him off. And when Trump lose and him want to go back main fence with China, them are going to run him. And if him bow to China, Trump are going to lock him up. So what them are going to do Wednesday, them are going to have a press conference, because whenever America meet with foreign diplomats or emissaries or leaders, in the terms of transparency, them always have press conference, just like it says Zelensky and Trump. Them the meeting, them always have press conference afterward. So watch this Prime Minister Wednesday. Jamaica will know if him is a leader or not. We know him is not a leader, but it's gonna manifest that he's not a true leader, and him weak. Him not have strength to get the people and poor people. Other than that, him not have no strength. So the Cuban thing is one, the wharf is the next thing, and trying to join BRICS nation is the next thing. And then the corruption of criminality and the SSL scandal that are going to come up to. So a whole heap of things I'm going to deal with Rubio with.
Yeah, because right now, America strongly against some alliance who want to get involved with the BRICS, Because remember, outside of the 5, inaugurated country, you have 7 more countries now. Because you have Venezuela, Egypt, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Ethiopia, United Arab Emirates, and Cuba.
Yeah.
You understand? And remember, this thing, say, is a digital currency thing. Yeah?
Right.
And then Trump can have Jamaica now as a strategic place in the Americans, yeah, and
Yeah.
have China now interacting in so many ways in Jamaica, having control of the war is very critical
Right.
to United States security. You
Right.
understand? Because remember, America realized that China run at them place to fight a soft war, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. And that them run here war with, you know. And America them realize and know so well then them have to make sure know so them strengthen back the region. You can't have your enemy right in your backyard, you know.
I'm gonna take back the region.
Left all the way from Asia and come catch up in your backyard. America not gonna stand for that. So I just say him have to go relinquish a whole heap of stronghold strength him have with China.
But hear this,
Yeah.
hear this now, brother. Jamaica make some wrong move before with China when they make them build the foreign affairs.
Foreign, yeah.
Not just Andrew Holness when I have no head. Them boy it. Them do it in Africa too.
We know that.
You must know them a fight soft war. You must know. We live on us, you must know. You understand? And them now black people, right? Can you see them in our country and them are the foolishness? So me know, you know, can we see the you know, you can't touch them till. Can you imagine how China overpower them and get more, because them kill out the youth and get more than Jamaica now and turn police and everything. Then we're in trouble, man.
We're in trouble.
And then there'll be a war that every day, man.
Serious trouble. Because remember, you know, father lonesome. Well, I know father lonesome. Remember, we have to them go out with some things, you know, where we no please, you know. We see them discriminate black people down in China. Yeah, in the museum. We see them do it in Africa. Yeah, where them are teaching you them in Chinese, but it's a degraded terms in a for them one black language, you know. I am a monkey. I am a monkey. You understand? We know them not good for we. And then we see them come and mash up Jamaica with Mali, yeah, dildo and all type of sitting, fake goods and everything. Yeah, and them in our place, I get tax concession deal, yeah, for operate, but the whole of the money and ship and go back to China. So we know China is not good for Jamaica.
Them ship the money, you know. Them ship it.
Them ship it back because one of the things, well on the parcel, I'll just make a note here. One of the things what Jamaican people need to know, you know. Most of them Chinese we're seeing at the place I work, them a prisoner, you know. A prisoner them released to go work. That's what China regime run. Them prisoner after that time, them let them out go work in a foreign country. Cause and them modern day slave, them prisoner. A whole lot of people need to know these things. So China no good for Jamaica regardless. I want them half of Jamaica because them couldn't come half of the same deal like what I'm for half, you know. Them have to come under the radar, yeah, to catch you and draw you in a them web. And then them lock you down in a them web and then them start crushing you in a the web after a period of time. You see all them road dealer with them have in Jamaica few much years. And milk Jamaica and Jamaicans.
Let them do it. Can't hear what them do now. You can't not care what you do when you cut a deal. It's impossible for you. If you want to really grow a country, it's simple, you know. And you can't tell me nothing, you know. If you don't have no engineer, you don't have this and that, that's why we have universities and things, we have skill centers. Do like Commander do. Train your people.
Train your people then.
So even if you have somebody here, you have somebody for you stand up there saying them shadow. And you train your people them. So if you take a year or two, when you don't know, you get rid of them.
You get rid of them.
You understand what I say?
But them have them for long-term contract, them have them in our place to do. Rob out the country.
All right, I'm gonna get a point thing because we have to balance this thing. China send poison food and drugs in America. China in America is spy. That's how them operate. It's a communist country.
In Jamaica too. Yeah, true.
Yeah, all over the world them do. Even in America right now, it's a communist country.
Yes.
But in terms of economical development, China built up countries in Africa. All 53 countries in Africa are rise up. Countries in the Caribbean are rise up. China do whole heap of contract work all over the world and help country build what America have not done. One of the things America do when them lend you money,
yes,
the World Bank, the Inter-America Development Bank, them put all kind of austerity measures to destroy social development. It's in the IMF paper where you read today.
China do something, you know.
They mash up your social development, they mash up your agriculture, they mash up your infrastructure. Those are austerity measures where them destabilize your country with. All because you want the money for help the economy, you sign on to those loans. But then why you think Jamaica hospital them run down, road mash up deplorable, school run down, is because of the austerity measure where America put on them lending practices, them terms and contracts. So none of the two countries them not good.
No,
but when you look at
none of them not good. But
you look at economical development, China better than America.
But no, but what them do with that catch? Because America might have put something in policy, but when you take over job, remember you not get the money. So if you limit when you limit 10 billion, that you send 200,000 people come work in my country.
Right.
And then you seize me everything. Because people more and remember the pies and food, everything, and I take me over.
Yes.
You can't pay them in Africa, you Google it now. Them take your war feet. Them take this. So at the same austerity measure, and by the way, if you look on the IMF, China the second biggest lender in the IMF.
Exactly. They were part of the IMF.
Yeah, 100 countries in the IMF. Yeah.
So
China part of it.
You know them lending too. So China secretly, like them take over black people for eat that take with things them. And kind of for the war airport and thing when them build it, because you can't pay them back. Them seize that. So you have to give them something for it. And then them start in Africa, them for better than this. China in there, I dig out them thing and get too much land for them thing. And I dig out and mine out the thing and I send it back.
Mine out everything.
I get the raw material from Africa and from other place. So when you cut a deal, you don't want a man pay your thing because the best thing if you do like a Michael man, they say again, you train your people them. Singapore have no raw material and thing, you know. But you know them so rich. Because them buy import raw material and them make goods and sell.
Right.
So
export goods.
$5. And me can when me make the goods, me I said $100 for one of this and you know so much money me I make. Eh? Jamaica you know better than this by this better.
Definitely, my brother.
The days when Michael Manley said on a grow on the eat and eat on the grow. And because you see now in the 70s,
yes,
America try for destabilize Jamaica. Them try for make the economy scream by withholding loans.
Who they do that though?
Develop Jamaica. And then them launch guerrilla warfare and bring in guns and ammunition and rise up violence in for mash up Jamaica.
But you see who do that though, Pastor?
The lesser too evil as far as I'm concerned.
No, but well, I know no, you know, China wicked too man. You see who do this? Because I remember as a communist country, everyone capture country. If I never United States with them big gun there too, them let us take over some place where them want and start spread them thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Them for balance still, but we don't want them in our country because we can't go into the them country go own
no.
Them have them own police in Jamaica, you know.
Exactly.
You know, doctor in our doctor thing and them have baby.
No.
You never know. We don't see them have a school like that neither, you know. Them one, you know.
Them operate as secret agent in our country.
You know, them part away. I say Andrew, I make them do a Chinese day now. Them independence and attack foolish.
Our national stadium. Yeah, you know, so we are one. You know, make a wise up.
That's wrong. I agree.
Hey, let me say something, you know. Let me say something, you know. You see this Chinese philosophy when we say a whole part Jamaican embrace, them need to know what them are thinking, you know. Know where them are think.
Our people do.
Because remember this, you know. Remember this. Regardless, we know the two countries are good. But we can't lose our mindset as to the reality. When people are leave Jamaica, them don't go China, them go America, Canada, UK. Yeah. And a whole heap of money been coming back from America over a long time. People go farm work, bring back money, come build house. We not get nothing from China, you know. Nothing we not get from China. Rob China, rob out Jamaica. Rob them and rob out the place. All right. You see them infrastructure we are talking about, Pastor, to them come build. You know, say them bring America. You think it benefit we and our worker?
No, them take with the money back.
Them take with the money back. I work at employment, Jamaica get Chinese prisoner.
Our people with the money.
Jamaica, what kind of infrastructure Jamaica put? If it wasn't for China, would have gone backwards. America turned them back for Jamaica.
No, I want this. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Pastor Ricky. Let me share my point of view.
Jamaica melting pot. Tell me.
Let me say something to you, Pastor Ricky. You see, me watch some little country around the world, you know, independently empower themselves.
Yeah, man.
A corrupted people we have in a Jamaica, why Jamaica so weak and fragile.
Yes, man. Yes.
That's, you see, if we don't run off of the Michael Manley philosophy where we lay out from long time, Jamaica a superpower country.
I agree.
With what we have at our disposal, yeah, we are superpower. You see, our reggae music where them nasty government are kill, $1 billion industry that. $1 billion industry. Pastor Ricky, what on there? You see, if we just embrace what we have and manifest it, add on it, and sell it to the world,
we're good.
Let me tell you something. We're good. Because right now, hold on, Pastor Ricky. Pastor Ricky, hold on, man. Hold on, Pastor Ricky. You know what? We don't want to talk over each other, man. Make the people them can hear the message, man. Yeah? What we have said, our government will do is start nationalize Jamaica now. With Jamaicans who have money all over the world and the diaspora. Bring them come to develop Jamaica and invest in Jamaica. And stop relying upon these superpower country and them filthy money from IMF and even BRICS.
By the way, you have to understand, son, you alone upon the panel, so you can't talk forever. You have to give somebody opportunity to speak.
All right. Yes.
Me not talk forever, Pastor Ricky. Calm the man, me say you talk over me, man.
No, we not talk too long. One more point.
Yes.
Every development where you just talk about reggae music, the arts, the film, austerity measures condition from America. Stop them things. They're gonna read it. That IMF.
Yeah, no, but yeah, this no. The IMF can't stop the music itself. Because music global are the people that with nice amendment act and what them are doing, the police, them and thing and the corruption. Stop that. Because what them shouldn't do, you know, when they touch like music. Remember we're free to do what we are doing. But them come with a nice, I mean, remember enough man have sound and we used to imply ourselves and think, but you have some big boy down there. Cause the hotel. If me book a hotel now and carry my sound, it can play any amount of time and I need nothing. So them, what them the government are writing, them make the hotel free for do them do, the big boy them can play things. And them not understand, so we imply a lot of people. So what them do now, them do it that even the 9 night them touch.
Right.
The 9 night. That's why the youth did where the police got killed the other day and determined 9 night. It's wrong.
Right.
Yeah, when you do you take putting and putting the police on. I remember we work. In America, them not stop entertainment or when the youth them the rapper them. If you do something wrong, you're wrong, but them can't stop you. See? Right. In our country, remember we keep sure in America anyway, you know, we're good, you know. But in our own country, you know, we have to run to the police and the police them tell us, hey, me not like him, you know. Me not give him no permit. You can't put police over my work.
Yeah. I read the IMF document for that alone some. I say the same thing when you produce, come I watch you live when I come from church. Yes. You say the same IMF document where you go through today.
Yes.
If you read the austerity measures where them put down, it destroys social development. But dance and music and concert.
Yes. No, but remember Pastor Ricky. Different from remember the nice abatement that them never do this. Remember Patterson leave the IMF from 1995.
Tell him to be alone, so.
Right. So we never need the IMF. If we have people around the country, right, we don't need to borrow. You know, say you got to borrow 14 years. And you go borrow money, and you don't care what austerity measure want be because you go borrow the people them money. You never need China neither, you know. You know, so
we don't need none of them.
We have a brain drain problem in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Because when the people them for real, you know, pay them right, but you pay the Chinese and the amount of money anybody else coming.
Yeah.
And you please them. Somebody just fighting us and say, them say Chinese go for police record and get stand them will leave the police record.
Can't get it. Yeah.
You treat the people them like them a king. Michael Manley put night, you know. And him say, listen, he make sure non-Jamaican cannot own the place.
Exactly.
them change it back in. I say, I got them change it back, you know. And them change it. This government, this JP government, this JP party, it's like them against Jamaican people don't know it.
Definitely.
Them against Jamaica, them do everything for destroy us and give a PR. Them dangerous. Because if you make a man feel proud, all right, look what them I do now. Tourists can walk up and down. Remember, you know, man, they said no Jamaican, non-Jamaican can run the place. Him take back the backside, him do everything, right? Him give a school, him say education come first. I will play him. Him not about on him knees. Him say self-reliance.
Definitely.
And America come up time for that.
Eh?
America come up send
no,
the CIA.
all right, so let me tell you something now, brother.
Attempt him survive.
No, but hear this. America can't come at you if you did have a good opposition. If the man was a dictator, like what they say, him that get rid of the opposition and America couldn't do him nothing. But him love it and love Siaga and Siaga have the man them who do gun and board on even time. And America themselves can do it, you know. Can you imagine you have a guy like Siaga brainwash some people? Let me tell you, you say brainwash is a hell of a thing, you know. Me no work for that, you know. Because a man I give you in the 60s, them at the same JLP, them trim rasta. For white man who want to build a hotel in a 63 for the land, take with the land, right? And you trim rasta, you take anything care about a Barnett Street, wall in a book.
Well, like books.
In a cemetery, right? And you back them beat rasta master them up and kill much of them. Right? And Michael Mandy come and free them. That's why in the 70s, you notice everybody say licking back John, everybody has said this and that. And when him say Ja, he might recognize them, Ja here, Ja in the crowd. You notice? He made up everybody not care where you worship and everything. You know, I think that's why musicians always run Michael Manley, you know. You understand? And that's why they try to kill Bob Marley. But remember, you know, even we can't blame CIA if you never have a chicken man and you have some people now that are jail people.
All right, sir. That means you think our CIA then come at Jamaica on the ground?
Well, I'm here with our brother. Which man could have come to me and keep a meeting with me and say, maybe get rid of, like, you number one, you know, say, maybe get rid of Byron and get rid of Pastor B. No man could not come call on a name. None. And I like some guy might have keep something and I call on some name where you can't do that. Because of me, that's what me live in a better. We our thing them different, you know. So the man could not penetrate around your soul. But
definitely.
Can't do it. Have some respect. So all me live now, me expect everybody to live on a level there. So you understand? So when you have a guy like Sagoba and a Boston, that you want power, and it at you for the backside. For, remember what people that are living in a Rockland Dab and never have nothing, you know? A man they make, I tell you about self-reliance. Remember most of our people could not read and write.
Definitely.
Bring it before you even that was stress of the man love all old people. The man listen, the man say listen. Listen, you see, una for learn for read, you know. Before we even dead. Jamal, yeah. And then tell us say education, she book you, read it. I will play him. Because him say knowledge of power. Which party leader come tell him knowledge of power? And just say, Radam, 15 years, you know, me to the maker. You will never hear that from Monday mouth, you know, Mama P mouth and them. You never hear that from the leader mouth anyway. Well, see I go. Fire for fire. Blood for the one of them, not just for them thing. If I know it come from Sierra or boss that come from Sierra them. I know that one, yeah. Do you understand? Them man, they put people first and say, if you study.
Yeah.
The man cut the farm with them. That time Sierra come panting, you know, they pan big news, you know, I say, a Leninist, why am I bringing him?
Leninist and Marcus.
Train up and figure, do one communist. These was lies.
Yeah. Propaganda, yeah.
And then people follow Mike and we do it too. Because we talk to people on Mike and I say, we did feel so after the election, they must say, well, them never did that. Remember them said Cuban go woman, we don't want this. This is where Andrew Holness feed pad now. That's why we in this place, we now ramp with him. Him not supposed to depend on that. Him can't treat nobody. Remember we live through that, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
We live through that. Can you imagine if you sit up and when you look, your virgin them if you block the road, them can you hear someone drop off money. And I say them want 22 man and 20 man tonight. Out of Ace. Saying? So you have to get on a defense. It happened. You live to it. You understand? And those big man want power. When him get it, what him do? Him give about the backside. Him shut down the hospital them. Him shut down JRS. Him shut down everything. Him surrender the country to them.
Factory them shut down everything.
Him shut down everything. See, I got them. And then they look now and secure loan from 1981. That's why them for farm since Vincent now get rid of them because they mash up the place.
Yeah.
Fail about these people, and then them come back and tell the people them lie. We're not going to love it again. So we never, number one, we never go back to IMF, you know. Never about because man, where parties come and parties set that.
Right.
And them go back, put the place on austerity because of them go back to.
Well, them go back. Yeah.
So when you cut deal, if you go to a bank and borrow money with the bank, you make the bank do all kind of things that you work out something where you have to pay back the bank or what have you. Are you don't borrow it? So you borrow something, you know, you come and come talk, you know, like lappies. See? So you can't, I come borrow something from you and you are telling me, say, yeah, me now, loan some. I have 1,000 worker, you know. Say, I look, you look a mill, but you have 1,000 worker, them have to work. So you don't give me the money, you know. You make them come work, it's like me, I employ them and then pay them. Can you not give me the money in my hand? So that's what China do. So you send the worker them, and then them, the boss, pay my people, them, the one them, they look at answer where work, nothing. And most of the money keep, because 95% of the money keep this stuff. And 5% my people, them get paid. And then my people, them do the work, and them are the boss. And when we done, look on St. Thomas Road where them get. That's another road. Me looking at China, see no place I come, but enough people anywhere, you know. Because we have other engineers who could work in London, in a UK, and in a Canada and them things, and we just learn, just teach your people them. Like, one time, remember when we used to have PWD. We never stay so. We never, who was sent for? We never sent for nobody.
We not send for nobody.
See? Look how we place.
But loan some.
Eh?
All of a sudden, to most Jamaican cannot build road. Who used to build a road our building?
House and build a thing them. How we build a thing? Put up a thing.
Me a builder. And me used to work on plenty of site as youth in a Jamaica.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
enough world-class building Jamaica builders put up. Enough solid infrastructure Jamaican building at Jamaica. All of a sudden we move away from that culture and I use foreign people in our country.
You know, so we have you know, so we have a lot of engineers. So one of them in Ban over the same build one them skyscraper all over the place. Them big a Jamaican, you know. I design them, you know. Look him up, I'll show you him. A Jamaican. And him tell you when him leave and when him do him big, you know, when me say super big, live in the state. But him, some of them a skyscraper, you see, I build all over the world. I am design them and everything, you know. So we have great Jamaican outside, we have the brain, we have like 6 million people outside. But I just come in and then we have a plan. Because look now, nurses and doctors and other people and teachers are live same way. These countries absorb them in. It have a brain drain. But if we set up the atmosphere down the right and then we draw back, we can't build a country with these, brother. We don't need them people. We have enough bright people. We have enough engineers and all kind of people outside. We are good right now in America and all over the place. See? But the government not doing something right. That's why I love when Sir Mark Golding say, yo, we are going to deal with the diaspora and we can work with them. No? That's the right way to go.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100.
The experience.
150.
Oh, you mean? See? So this is what we want. This is what we figure yourself. Because if we draw our people, then we have the money. Remember, I said 3 or 4 billion back every year. Remember, enough money that you know.
Yeah.
You spend 4 billion and you take it for even 150 for one, a 600 billion that.
The solution to Jamaica is Jamaicans for rise up and do well, like what you said, Father.
Yeah, you know, the diaspora and everything, because we have them train, you have enough people, engineer, this, that, and that, you know. Professor, we have a thing that we're born outside there. VP, Vice President, fear father, not professor.
Yeah.
Yeah? You have enough of these people outside, the Jamaicans. So we never have a full place with this. We just turn back to the diaspora and just ask.
Father, America have a whole heap of Jamaican mayors, governors, and
Of
even
course, and
a
engineers
Congress,
and everything.
yeah,
They have them.
government, right?
So we can train the people up and build. Well, it's a little place. It can. But you know, some people don't want them don't want to do that neither because they're not going to get the thief like and Holness them. See? Then you won't have 28 bank account. Remember them people that are strict, you know. And them know thing when
Well, at 28 I'm more in a father. You have an account, SSL account in us. So that's another account or never in at the 28. And then the mother, the 4 account to the mother, 2 for mother, 1 for father, and 1 for another lady. So that's 5. So 28 and 5 are 33 plus SSL 34.
Well, if you have more than that to backside. Yeah.
You probably have one in a BI account, international business account in the Cayman Islands, one in a Barbados, one in a Canada. So you probably have a 40 account when you really check it out.
Yeah. So you see what we have to do now. We have not enough business people out there, enough rich people from the in the diaspora. But if you all right, you see them a build a hotel and a talk about and let me show you that you see Chinese, them build up them country. You know, in the diaspora, if you have honest leaders, you know, tell them look a criminal and you own this them and them thing there. And again, and them there. Them are garbage. Them are garbage. You're not supposed to depend on ballot. Garbage. All them do is PR. You now build no country. And I talk about you do this. Him not doing nothing. Him not do nothing. You are go through the sufferation and then make a man come on TV and say, me do this. And you know, say you're hungry, you know. Your next time you're dirt. And you listen that now and start believing what you say. And you are hungry. You know have a bank account. First time we have bank account, even school you have bank account. You get your inject, you get your shots them at school.
Yeah.
You have clinic. But look about your teeth. You never have, you have Jonjo teeth. Right now, and especially somehow it's tune enough. So no know, so no more rank stood up now. Cause I cannot think you know them get away the melting pot. Eh?
Yeah, man.
You know, them eat every food you can think of. And noon juice, them drink. You know, noon juice. So, you know, them mouth now, yes, it backs, you know, it backs, yeah. Like pit latrine, it backs you. So them teeth, Jonjo teeth. You know, you used to have dentists have a look boy and them things that say proper hygiene and everything, man. Do all of that cut out. Right now, you know, see toilet paper. It's a goddamn sin to where Jamaica come from. See, I got them, but let me tell the JLP, they mash up the country.
Yeah.
Them destroy it.
Big time.
Yes, them destroy it. And then when them do them to the PMP, and now I know them can't show me something when them come with. Them come and destroy the country. Yes? All right. You can know you want to move a country, right? Don't them send for America. Lied.
Yeah.
All right, look at me, you know. Me, I say now, putting back the thing like AMC because we used to get fresh produce and affordable and everything. Fresh. Okay. If you have farmer, you have son. Always it that the government build something that you can take the people them yam, even callaloo and everything every day you export. That them thing that we eat. It must sell, you know, so this is something in a London too, in a Canada too, in the States, when I about Jamaica product. I know Jamaica product, you know. The
No.
man that's Jamaica, yeah man, Jamaica this. It's bullshit.
Everybody, but on alone some. A long time we need for all a reason for that.
Yes.
Because I mean, me have to encounter them thing there in the UK, yeah. When we go in a supermarket, me I see things where I said Jamaica, I mean one of Jamaican thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And because you have a whole heap of people, you know, where use Jamaica brand.
Yes.
Yeah. And I endorse themselves living off a Jamaica brand. Because the government in Jamaica has given the entire world the loophole to live off our brand. Look on all the flag at the Olympic. Jamaica supposed to make that, you know. China make all of them and sell them out, you know.
Yes.
Eh?
Yeah.
So when me I look on all these things and me I say them hold on, a small little thing like that Jamaica can manufacture. That's Chinese have to use our national flag and all that change all the color. Eh? Can't even get it right because them don't supposed to touch the flag because we don't build Chinese flag. Why Chinese want to have every affiliation with Jamaica, I don't know. Because Jamaican corrupted government is weak and pathetic and has been selling the country to China because them don't want to do them work with the people he let them for. You understand? when we look and see Chinese woman a box with little school girl over some little idiot money. Eh?
Yeah, you know. See the PR.
But at the
See the
government,
PR, of course.
at the
Eh?
government,
When we see Chinese are going to a courthouse and I tell judge how much them are going to pay fee charge.
Yeah, man. How first missing that?
the government cause all of that.
Yeah.
That's not happening in America. You mad?
When we see Chinese come and take how much part of Oak Botanical Garden,
Yeah,
our Oak Garden. Eh?
Chinese garden.
When we see government give them how much 100-acre land to build Chinese settlement, but I go around and I knock down people house in a Jamaican. Real Jamaican house and get demolished by this nasty government. They think that me melting pot I go sit down and so I have nothing to do with Chinese in my place.
Yeah.
Eh? When we see Chinese who are introduce them curriculum in our school.
And the government I do that too, you know.
Yeah, the government. Them never make the Chinese them pay taxes. And the government
You know, and that's why we have to
I run with Chinese them out of Jamaica. Run with them.
Back in the days when we youth grew up, China man them have them supermarket, but they've never deal with
Jamaican Chinese.
Jamaican Chinese them there. We can accommodate the Jamaican Chinese. We don't want none from Far East.
They're not Jamaican. So me not
Right, them one they never deal in a racist way, but the government can give them the ability for continue to do them. You ever hear them lock up none of them? Yet no.
Yeah. So the government, I'm not tell you, say, even the youth them know government, you know, have the police them keep around 70 odd youth them. Big people to 50 a year will and all kind of things, and everybody a shoot out all the way catch them on camera. But a matter of fact, we just say a police are going to show you it too. I'm going to show you it a matter of fact. See a police what police do ya. Let me say me can show you right now. This is what police do. Let me say me a bit right here, so. This is what police does JCF you. Look on this and tell me if this good. Because you can't move now as a youth in there so you get gunshot. You might threaten a youth and look on this.
No. Me not gonna know my general. Where am I park?
Right.
Let me get everyone.
Look here.
Not gonna know my general. You see? Not gonna know where I stop same time, my general. All you did, me stop. I don't understand. Me stop same time, no? Me stop same time. So, oh, we are did this and them turn back.
If you move, never shoot you. You can't believe this.
No. Me not gonna know my general. Where am I park? Stop. Let me get everyone.
You the man right now, you're trying to
Not gonna know where my general. You see? Not gonna know where me stop. Me stop same time, my general. All you did, me stop. I don't understand. Me stop same time, you know? Me stop same time. So, oh, we are did this and them turn back.
If you move, never shoot. No. It's a death threat, you know. All him, me can't even see him badge or nothing, you know.
Him gone to the carrier where I come. See that?
And see you, if you move, never shoot you. You are alone as a police. This is not supposed to work, you know. And you have a bike man there, so. And you just drop up a next one, point a rifle. With one and a ride bike with one and, you know. Bike have two angles, you know. You're there on a bike with one and with a rifle and a point it. And the youth stop, you just go drape him in one and then pipe on the next one. If you move, me, I can shoot you. Eh?
Criminal with a badge.
You see this? I have shown you something again. This have to stop. But this is Andrew doing. And yesterday, I want to talk to young people because it's good for young people. The man must depend nothing at all, brother. He must not. Them to take him out, he must depend on the ballot, you know. Because the man, no, sir. The man crosses. I don't know how them put him on ballot. See? He must depend on the ballot. I want to show you the next thing now. I can show you. Look on this. Look on the police chief, yeah. I'm own police. Give him a ticket. Just look on this. I saw police in for go.
Guess who I just pulled over? Who? Yarborough. Really? Yeah, the chief deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped-up Dodge Charger belongs to the sheriff's office.
The sheriff office car and the deputy a drive and he must speed. The sheriff car, you know, same place where he work, you know. Him give him a ticket. And him a drive it on the car. Look at, just look here. Look here.
Guess who I just pulled over? Who? Yarborough. Really? Yeah, the chief deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped-up Dodge Charger belongs to the sheriff's office. I just clocked this up at 96 in a 35.
Whoa.
Really? Yeah. Sir, here's your ID back. This is your copy of the citation. If you would sign right here. It's got a court date, time it must appear. Yes, sir. Please slow down and have a safe day.
I'm deputy that. But yes, see, me can show Google. Me can show Google too. With that woman I come out of place, brothers. Me can show Google to come out of place. I know them not charge him. He mash up on our car. He mash it up. Can woman go down on the north coast and I come up back and I talk about him driver. He machine a car. Yeah? And
that's real law enforcement.
I use a police on my car and I go 90.
Real law enforcement.
And him get citation.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Applaud.
And close.
I applaud him, man.
And this me I talk about in Jamaica, you know. But yesterday when you with a rifle, with bike, not even the police car, them don't lock with a rifle, with M16 on a bike. You have one hand with a bike and one hand with an M16, that dangerous. You lose your skin and you kill a lot of people and kill yourself. And drape him, ask him for nothing, you know. Him now go fast and drape him and pipe and the next one says, if you move, me shoot you. If you move, me shoot you. No, this is not government, brothers. Yes.
Let me ask you a question. You feel, say, if the Prime Minister just intervene the right way, because if me a Prime Minister, me have a commissioner of police, you know. And me as a Prime Minister will spend so much time on social media and I say all of them video here. Yeah? And me have one meeting with my commissioner of police and the Ministry of National Security. Remember them, they fall under my portfolio, you know. Then if when me brief any of them to them, me continue to see this type of behavior from the police them in Jamaica. All me have to do is get rid of the commissioner and demote the Minister of National Security, and that send a strong message. I mean, no, this would have stopped. So this is where Andrew Holness facilitate. So you're right when you say Andrew Holness doing.
Andrew Holness
perfectly right.
Yes, it's him. Can I tell you, second meeting here, you know? So when him say that, and I'm at a fact for strengthening it up. Him say, "Unu will come back, we'll get deep." Remember, the Jamaica force won't leave, the Jamaica Constable force won't leave 10 years or 20 years. It's not the same one. You meet Jamaica and see it, yeah? They might play it out.
Yeah.
And him right when him say that. Him right. Because 10 and 20 years are gonna police now do what we say I go on and now. So him right. So you know what you say perfectly right 150%. A film doing, a crab doing, and a Google tooth doing.
Yeah, the third video this me say where police are threatening to shoot civilians, unarmed civilians. And it coming like because them are the whole heap of extrajudicial killings now. It's like them realize them can't get away with it. So it's like the practice this now where we have to say it have to stop. Because there's no way under the law a police should threaten to shoot an unarmed civilian who's not a threat to that police officer. And that's a crime within itself in America. And so if this prime minister who is a criminal are going to allow these things, him need to be removed from office as a prime minister. And shame on all of the different groups in Jamaica. Jamaica for Justice, the umbrella of churches, civil society, for not coming out and speak with one voice to say enough is enough and this need to stop. Or you gotta pull over a man on a bike on a highway and tell him say if he move, you're gonna shoot him. That is not in the code of conduct of any police officer who got through training school. Them are violate the law and them get rid of the high command. The whole of them corrupt from the commissioner of police all the way. When Comrade Leader Mark Golding take the reins of government, his justice minister need to do a whole clean sweep of the JCF and get rid of all of the corrupt bad apples them including the police commissioner, because this, you see, I just showed a comparison and contrast between American police pull over a deputy sheriff who break the speed limit and without fear or hesitation gave him a citation to go to court. You see that? You see the big difference?
You see the principle. I'm boss, you know.
I'm boss, right? And him boss break the law. And him sanction the boss to break the law. You see the difference? But look at Jamaican police, how them operate. A peer check them and check to kill people.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
And I pay a get to you them a kill. I know them say the birth rate gone down and you know we are dwindled down like them want that people take we over. You understand? I'm going to tell you something with the police that too. Remember when you drive, them tell them you must take your hand for the steering, you must have a phone. Him have a rifle on a bike, not even a car with 4 wheels. This is illegal.
Yeah.
Me not asking, you can't get them. So because it's in danger, anybody's a rifle him off. You can't remember you use right hand. You left hand alone can't do this. If I ride with a gun like that, I'm playing back. With a rifle like that, you know. Yeah? I remember if you know you have a rifle and have the rifle the right way for bust that, you know. You can't just put it take a kick, you know. You can't shoot up anything, you know.
And you must start.
One of them have a bike, that alone illegal, you know. That is not a phone. If you did a ride, and with one and a police with a phone in your hand, so you must stop you and get a ticket. But it's a rifle. This cannot ride none at all.
We are the human rights.
When you ride, that's why you have sidearm. Stop you come off. Or if you ride with a rifle.
What the human rights lawyer them the father alone? What the human rights lawyer them they in Jamaica? What them
illegal. That in any road thing you can't ride and you ride and you with a rifle. You crazy? Pan bike? You know, suppose he not string that I ride.
And him put him hand on the youth and assault the youth for no reason. That's an assault.
Yes.
The youth can sue him.
Of course, but them not have the money. This again, you know, and I like, you know, this state, I want thing with the state doing, you know, with us. Born government and talk the truth and then can't go to tell them the truth. And then you have some ambulance chase that took up all a case and a lawsuit and them know you have with the case. You might have to pay for sue the police and sue the department. Serious, take the case. Because they know you can't lose. Some of them see it. Can't lose.
The lawyer would have flooded him phone and call him because them know it's a winnable case this.
Of course.
What the human rights lawyer them there?
They might look back at money from you, you know, and then them set out the case. Anybody from the government can call them and say, yo, you know, so maybe give you, where I win around 10 mil. Yeah, where I don't know. But I give my little thing, man, and drive it down. But I get 3 mil for yourself. And just kill out that. And then kill it. If you're going to get a liar, you find a little couple 100,000, give him, kill the case, him just go collect. And push him, because him for go to prison to him a criminal. And enough criminal liar that Jamaica, him. Enough criminal police. No, you know, so we talk to power, you know. They know themselves. Yeah. So and I like now make it up or not, you know, we know them. So enough for them, that's why the country now move. Oh, sir, man did shape up the thing and I do it. And then tell us a knowledge of power, how it make sure him can them go up at tuition level, you know. Him say you go straight to university free. Enough for them liar where you come to one doctor because manly. And enough for them here run up and down book back because them just want to have them one way. You understand? Because them don't want the masses, them don't want the place get up. And instead of the place go forward, it go backward. Because for the thing them when put in, they say every time JP come, they just about some city, you know. Like what Andrew Holness. He not do nothing. But them have some million and them do just go in and put up some lies and then splice up some videos and do all kind of things. That's why I'm going to play that youth that is today at my command. Because as a JLP youth, you know, him come out and speak truth to power.
Yeah.
And you want more of them to come speak truth to power like that. Him no business, himself no business, our black people. When them start get conscious, Andrew can't treat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bag of yes guys. Yeah, a bag of yes guys run him. Same things also the place, the whole place they can get a plate of food. And just trick you. And you run up and down with him and them tell people lie, you know. We do this and we are the baby father and this and all kind of foolishness and garbage. Yeah. You understand? If you stop it.
Him don't have a vision, so I'm coming with gimmicks and symmetrics and theatrics in the parliament for waste time, like what Ralston said. Yes. Him don't have a vision, him don't have a plan for liberate Jamaica. And when the labor right would have come out and speak the truth, there's so many
No,
disgruntled
sir.
labor right. Not him alone. Now, what if for them disgruntled against them own party? Because them are suffer. Them are
Yes.
pay high price of food, deplorable roads, them in a hospital wait for hours and can't get a bed. Labor rights are feel it too. Them just not talk and speak out because of them government. But them are feel it.
So, you see what this liberal government do, you know? Them, you see like all the pandemic when you go through, them wait when it blow off like a 9 day, and then them just come and just say something. Yeah. See? Where you say want to see where the police, where you want to see? When the police, when the guy with the rifle?
Yeah, play it again.
No. Me not gonna know my general. Where am I park? Stop in the middle of the road. Not gonna know my general. You see? No. Me not gonna know my general. Where am I park?
One hand, you know.
Stop in the middle of the road.
Tell us one hand, the man and left hand, him use right hand. Left hand is not a balance way for right hand, no bike. With no right.
No. Me not gonna know my general. Where am I park? Stop in the middle of the road. Not gonna know my general. Me not gonna know where I say. I stop same time, my general. All you did, sir.
You come drip up.
I don't understand. I stop same time, you know. Me stop same time. So, we did this and them turn back.
If me move, me I shoot you. No.
Me not gonna know my general. Where am I park? Stop.
And as a matter of fact, him depend the youth and come over there some for there, you know. So him come over here, so I stop them. Him coming at the youth part, you know.
Yeah.
Him there stop him, you know. See there? He might come on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah? He say he might break the law. Because if this was a chuck, it's alright, he might have to yes, somebody dead. No, and him. He might come in at the part, he said he might break the law, you know. In every ways, he might approach wrong.
Yeah.
See him rifle there in the hand, see me? See when they put on him foot, look, see when they put on him foot.
No. Me not.
See him foot, look here. See when I put on him foot.
Where am I park?
See them put on him foot.
Stop in the middle of the road.
The right hand, the left hand, that. See the right hand.
Not gonna know my general. You see? Me not gonna know where I say. I stop same time, my general. All you did, sir.
You said,
I don't understand. I stop same time, you know. Me stop same time. So, oh, we did this and them turn back.
And him say pussy to you, know, if you move, I shoot your pussy. Him say it, you know. Yeah.
No. Me not gonna know my general. Where am I park? Stop in the middle of the road.
Already one under the rifle.
Not gonna know my general. You see? Me not gonna know where I say. I stop same time, my general. All you did, sir. I don't understand. I stop same time, you know. Me stop same time. So, oh, we did this and them turn back.
If you move, me I gonna shoot you.
Wow.
This can't be Jamaica.
Unbelievable.
This can't be Jamaica.
This is why them need for wear body cam. A lucky thing you have a cell phone. So why crap now while them wear body cam?
That's why I do give me message from my general. And tell the one if you move, me I gonna shoot you. Yeah?
If them did not wear body cam, them not want to wear body cam in because them thing I would have record and them. Well, I don't know Jamaica if them are getting in trouble. But over here, if a police do anything wrong and the body cam pick it up, him get suspended. Put an administrative leave till investigation finish.
I know say him attack, you know. Me know say him attack himself, yeah.
Where we are look on right you know in them video content where we are see from a day, you know, is when police confront anybody now. And like a greetings, good day, good afternoon, how are you? Not like that, you know. I beg Mr. Civilian, I beg for them life, you know. The youth will get killed up and determined thing there, I that beg for him life too, you know.
Yes, the man them kill
Yeah. And this youth, I lucky him never shoot him. Because the aggression when we see him move towards him with, you know. It look like him want to kill all the youth. This can't be policing. And this is a bad image worldwide, because them things are go worldwide. Yeah, from a video, it this cyberspace, you know. Yeah, it gone. It can't come back out of the cloud, you know. It didn't. Them are garbage and it relate to where Jamaica go forward. But, you know, I just a change have to make for them things and really stop. And that this nasty regime government, this thing will always continue. Because remember the security minister, you know. Remember I'm a criminal, a gang him run, you know. WikiLeaks, highlight him. You understand? Drugs trafficking, money laundering, and all these things. So, I mean, I know how I'm there so long, and everybody that Jamaica know. So, WikiLeaks have certain cable upon him as it relates to corruption and violence and drugs trafficking. But, you know, it is so bad when you can know these things. Yeah, for so many years. Yeah, upon a particular minister, very sensitive ministry as it relates to the security aspect of Jamaica. But this individual still hold the post. Deputy Prime Minister, all them things. They don't say Andrew Holness a nasty criminal. That's why I'm keep the criminals them around him. Andrew is not but a piece of shit. Take it back, my brother.
Yeah, man. No, I'm terrible, man. I'm terrible. This moved me up again, man. And human rights activists the other day when them come out, the guy Kevin Gugoto run out and talk about human rights, talk to gunman. But I think in a human rights activist group, you employ police, you know, for serve, protect and reassure, but not to do what gunman do. You understand? You can't just go around and just catch anybody and shoot them and then tell you say a gunman. That is foolishness. You can't get taxpayers' money if you do this. A guy can rogue that me and tell me say the police them for go rogue and it's okay. And that you tell me.
And you know, I want to ask a question to Wayne.
Yes.
I want to know if the balaclava is a part of them uniform procedure.
No, I them put it in there now.
Then sister, them, hey, you know, Star, hey, me I get boiled up here right now, you know.
Yes.
You see, anytime I see them look a nastiness then of them balaclava, them are criminal for me, you know.
Yes.
Because I don't know which part of the world you go see police interact with society as it relates to civilian. But balaclava night and day, I mean, know that is not a part of police uniform procedure. Them things have to stop, man. And the agency them in Jamaica as it relates to them people that will say them a keep peace, you know. Umbrella group at church, yeah, Jamaica for justice and all them people, even the same PSOJ them, you know, because you see society, you know, how we keep economy going, you know. Yeah. So society benefit PSOJ, you know. But you know, see nobody now speak on behalf of the suffering people in our society, man. Wrong, brother. It get me up. You understand? Them thing have to stop. It not look good. Andrew Holness, them thing are the on your watch, you know. Yeah. Cause me them not talk to crab, you know. Cause me not chat to shithead. And crab are shithead. You understand? Yeah. This piece of donkey face one when you Google tool. Remember, I'm a drunkard from day one, you know. Me not chat to drunkard, because them there couldn't be no commission upon my watch, you know. Yeah? Them there couldn't be no commission upon my watch. But you see with him and him family member, Owen Elton, them are juggies and all type of thing, you know. And at them here we have as commissioner. Eh?
True.
Yo, brother.
That's okay. Remember, you have to respect what language and respect what thing, and I like we have change it, you know. I say you have Chinese, you have Jamaican, but look here. See? Them feel comfortable, man. In the middle street, so then give them think you walk the middle street now. You are they can't get a middle street for walk with, you know. No, the government alone get that. You know, Jamaica.
The Prime Minister give them permit for them things.
Prime Minister do it. Yeah. But you them might get trip off a bike and not get gunshot and not, you know, you just right. Everything like this. Our one people. You can't even play your music again. First time, all right, let me show you something, One time, Pastor Vicky, and you know this to like, if me somebody in a whether country or what have you, me could have looked upon them and say, yeah, you what I do for you now, I make you raise some money and start something in your community. You what I do me, I guess an artist. I'm just call my brother them and just say, yo, I could do a show and give a sound too. And make it you make money on the turn it over and something. No, you can't. Oh, you gotta get that happen. Because you understand everything I cut off it, you can't do it again,
Yeah.
Not so easy.
All street dance too, cause back in the days out the east when arrows are playing with Badu.
Yes.
Soul Express with Ollard and Welton and Johnny Ringo and Lone Ranger back in the days.
Yes.
Everything is mellow. Things in mellow, man.
Remember this, try out a lot of people. So you're going over the world and you get a ticket, you're going and thing and money around the country and everything. Them come in the night rebate even the sound man they must start flying now. Them can't play. They can't put up a sound, it's like a waste of money,
Yeah. You have to lock it off.
Your community and the people them say, yeah, we don't have that problem. The police still come lock it, we don't want you. Remember, enough of my granny, me have to look out my granny. Me I play this to sell some juice and sell some food and me can look out her and the people them say, yeah, them with it. Who is you now for coming and stop me?
Yeah.
But yes, me can't play in Canada. Me can't keep me not go to no police. Me can't play in America, book and keep me show them. Me not need no police. No. In a Europe at the same thing, me not need them. Me just book my place, because them have the place and you book it and you go keep it thing and them thing. You don't need the police.
Yeah.
See?
Them mash up reggae music father alone, some you know that, right?
I grew up there now in UK and you can do a thing in other places, but not Jamaica. Them like people are having club and police come and lock it down to work side. Eh? But the hotel them can play. Anytime, go in there, them don't need nothing.
And when election come in, put on a clocks and say every ghetto youth is a star. But yet them box food out of their mouth and they mash up reggae music and sound system.
Because let me tell you why them come off a we, because they must say them people get too powerful, They make the money and you can't talk to them because the money get tall. So, they know what to show and what to dub and all kind of thing. They must say the money get tall, So I have to try to dub them back, we can't give them the talk.
Keep them in a
corner. Too much get up people open them eye. Okay, your boss to get a youth and make him start flying. Now listen to no politician. Now some other youth and then I bring in some other things and I open some other business and I do some other things. So that
fire against politicians. Them no want to fire burn on them. Yeah.
Yes. You understand? Yeah. Uncle time them do them, uncle when them want to use, them but we smarter than that. Because because the youth them want to go and them for them use really past the airport, And like I do some too, man, you hear it at Japan and you hear it all over the place nowadays. People not eating them just send a diaspora, them play a couple of them things. But remember you have the man them used to do real tune them with the heavyweight.
Yeah.
So people are sent for you going down, so you in Panama, you're going up, so you're going to South America, you're going up, so you're going in Europe, you're going to Japan, you're going all over the place. See? Remember, you know, buy a ticket come for you, Hotel, like, where you want come for you, and you get there.
Yeah.
They look at Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you work, all of them things, then I be a cash. You're good. You come home, you're good, but you can buy a Benz too. And if you want
a visa, they want artist visa for the loans.
I tell you, so what them do now, artists travel and people send for them, but about some real artists now and go through. Them don't want to see that in the country. And yesterday carrying the money back at Jamaica.
Yeah.
Remember, you're not dig out no place like backside and not just a vice, And you have the equipment for vice, And this them take, and I do all kind of little things and nice abatement to hurt you. And I say, because you want this. So for really build the country and the music, let me tell you this. But in the days when if you live a road B and a man live a road there, remember you have a pass him to go to the dance out there. So. And you want to go dance and feel nice and go chat palm mic. You don't have time to go war. But you go war if you look out for man, you don't want an enemy. And music, you don't want people respect musician.
Right.
I tell you this. You got country. Back in the days, you got country on a chop back.
On a chop.
But you have to start to, People don't carry a river when you look cane, that banana, this are come food, all kind of things that come for you, you know.
Yeah.
And you go to banana Mike and tomorrow, you can't go home. When the back chuck a pack up to you know, you have to go back on the chuck.
Yeah, bring back food from country.
Now when you go listen to the cassette, now you're bad. Please mash up.
And you bring back food from country to Father alone, sir.
Eh?
Well, if a food that come on the truck from country.
Everything.
Yeah.
Country never so bad neither. But they mash up that. They always come and mash up something good, you know. See, so you mash up the nightlife, the way the youth them do. Then go drink rum and get high. Because enough of them used to DJ, you know. And will want a break. And when they hear themselves first time on the way that you don't know them feel. So they more work for that. They more free to go around and feel nice and say, all right. A man I get to fly out, a man go up and radio, a man have a hope. But they move that kind of master too much of the youth, they might get rich now, you know. Because Junior Reid tell me already, you know. I was on the hill. And I like a white guy up there say, come to him and I play him thing and I come and say, man, you know I don't like you, man. Every day you come and you turn on your thing and you this and that and you know what, man? A white man, you know, I don't like you. You know what, man? Go and suck your mother. You know, I don't. Hey, you know, you joke, but I fell off. Because, you know, them racist and go on with them foolishness, him up there, you know, I don't like him. Same not like him. You see, say like how both that go up there, so Oliver, you one of them go rush him and say, you know, you come and you play music and you this and that. Because them, you know, them feel say you must say up there so with them. You understand? You come from ghetto and them when them look, you show them say ghetto me I come from. They also we can buy it to man.
And you know what, Father Lord, sir?
Eh?
You know what? Reggae music elevate enough youth out of ghetto, you know, make them get right. And one of the things we're glad for, say, my comrade leader Mark Golding was a producer, music lover, man who sing and DJ and play music. So we look forward to him build back, because them sell out reggae music for Afrobeat, you know.
Yeah, and you can't do that, you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Promote Afrobeat over reggae will help carry Jamaica in Europe. Yeah. And Bob Marley bus are foreign, and not Jamaica Bob Marley bus. The Whalers and Peter Touch and them and Jimmy Cliff.
Yeah.
A foreign them come and bus.
Never know that. Because here what them do in Jamaica, you know this. You come from a place and where you come from, and I like the people that know you and then go up, and I like them are really. Because even if a man are real for you know, if you come out to the record and I like him, I buy a copy. And nobody buy, but when you make it and start travel and everything now, a man turn and say, boy, I'm behind him grow up, you know, boy, he not do nothing for me, because we know enough man with them not. Well, I like the things, but enough man with them not done. Ooh, him got me a first of all, but the man I know enough father, man, and them thing, man. And when you reach over 18, nobody talks even with your father, man. You can't say you're a man grow up and this and that. How much I will never buy a record? None. You know that day you can't talk about it, man. They come and buy it. See? We know it. I will tell them the truth, brother. You understand? But me, I tell you, the music create a lot of employment. Remember, you have no record shop, you know. And you find to create that, you know. Enough producers, you have enough sound man, you have the, you know what people is a whole industry, the man them destroy to please themselves. And you know what them say? Oh, when a nurse at work and she come in, she want to rest and you play nice her head. It's a psych, you know. Because the nurse are your sister. If I get up, so you know, say your sister, she knows that this is your work. She do for your work and see how the what she want your music too. And she knows say you have to look about your mother. Because your father not about so you make your bread and she get something out of that too. So she don't mind. But them use that for come in with where them are coming in with. And then, you know, them push it down. Night. Yeah. Yeah, the candlelight and man up there.
Them a lock off 9 night. A joke. We never hear this before Andrew Holness government coming.
Him lock off 9 night. Andrew Holness are the worst thing in it. This is the worst thing in history, Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness is not prime minister. I'm not supposed to get no ballot.
No respect for the dead, man. My God.
And then him plan for run out with them bag of lies. See me out with force of Sim Similar. Remember play back on Miss Miller say, Mama Miller. Mama Sim Similar. You see it? Yeah. So you know, so Mama Sim Similar that married, right? Sim Similar. But you have Alexander Clark. Well, me nah say no. You know, so no. You have Alexander Clark. Me know Sim Similar. You know them way they melting pot. But
Yeah,
Alex,
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
eh?
Remember Portia and I'm a place Portia reside fit our political career, you know.
I know, man.
She never left this up. You understand? She never left this up. But we just want to say to the culture minister, you know, refer to Jamaica as the reggae capital of the world. But if Jamaica is the reggae capital of the world, you know, we have to do some infrastructural groundwork. Make some community center where the man them can go in and play their music and enjoy themselves and it will become a nuisance to the citizen. As well now relate to noise abatement. There's many ways to solve the problem and make the people them have the culture as part of them daily life. Build up some entertainment spot, yeah, where the people them can go enjoy themselves. You can't just cut off the water supply, you know. All the people them now go thirsty. You have to still have water and go to the people in the sense of the music. You can't just cut it off like that. So if Jamaica is the reggae capital of the world, we now have 2 festivals a year time. Or 3 festivals where tourists are flying and the economy are boom. Like what we have in the UK, a Glaston Festival and many more festivals where the UK economy grew. Them tell you how much money they make. Them tell you how much the brewery sector they make from these things. And when I garbage down at Jamaica, you know, all on the down there do is trick the people, you know, and full of no dirty cry, you know. We don't have not name sympathy for the people in Jamaica. Yeah? I mean, that man me just talk them way, you know, because I don't have nothing to polish up, you know. Yeah? Me as a man know my English vocabulary, but me not have to make it Queens. Me can't be me slow, patois. You understand? But you can't beat me for my subject. So when me I tell you, so you need to make sure you so you do some feasible groundwork first. Because people are complaining about noise abatement, but you know so this thing bring how much money to your economy. You have to mitigate the circumstance. So what you going to do? You going to build some place. And you going to say, all right, years so I want to keep on the event. Right? And you make the people them can have them life because remember social life play a key part in your health, you know. You can't just work, you know. Hard work and no play make jack a dull boy. So people still have to have them social life. You can't just cut it off like a water supply. We want to cut off at Jamaica when we have how much river run are going to the sea and waste water. We don't need to get to act together, man. I yield back the floor to another member of the panel.
Make I show you Mama P now. Look at, hear this.
Militant Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller that defended the accomplishments of her government as she made her contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Gordon House on Tuesday. The Prime Minister came armed with information, rubbishing the opposition claims that the government has done nothing to stabilize the economy or improve the standard of living for Jamaicans since assuming
I come knock it up back. Well, I sure know who set the thing. Don't bother the baby father thing. I'm about best baby father and them bag of foolishness. Run him with that too. Yeah, I'm going to think I do, you know. In plan with them up there so right now for come up with them PR for trick the people. The man no work. No road, no fix, nothing at all, no do. The man is a goddamn disgrace. And then he must step on the ballot. Yes, he must step on the ballot. None at all having a business. He must step on the ballot. See me?
But criminal log up on ballot. Criminal go up on a poster and you have a thing name wanted.
The accomplishments of our government.
All right, watch it now.
It was a militant Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller that defended the accomplishments of our government as she made her contribution to the 2015-2016 budget debate in Gordon House on Tuesday. The Prime Minister came armed with information, rubbishing the opposition claims that the government has done nothing to stabilize the economy or improve the standard of living for Jamaicans since assuming office in 2012. Mrs. Simpson Miller argues that her government made the tough decisions to transform the economy with the assistance of the IMF and restored international credibility.
It has been a tough journey. There were many times along the way when many persons became discouraged and wondered if we would ever see the top of the mountain. Today we can say that our economy has stabilized. The respect for our country by the international community has been restored. And our confidence is rising as we reach success. The big three agencies that rate the economies of the world, Standard & Poor's, Fitch and Moody's, have kept a close watch. They all agree that we have been meeting or surpassing our macroeconomic targets.
She also criticized the opposition for what she termed their doom and gloom campaign. Mrs. Simpson Miller insists there has been a marked difference since the PNP took over office from the GLP government in 2011.
A word to the wise. The Jamaican people are not fooled by the bluster of sound and fury signifying nothing.
She says the GLP's arguments that the economy isn't growing are unfounded.
The opposition continues to weave a tale that nothing is happening in the economy and that we are worse off. The highly influential Forbes magazine has named Jamaica as the best Caribbean country in which to do business.
The Prime Minister would, however, concede that the pace of growth is slow. However, she expressed full confidence in the government's economic reform program. Meanwhile, Mrs. Simpson Miller poured cold water on the opposition leader's dramatics. During his budget presentation last week, Mr. Holness carried food baskets to Parliament, which he used to demonstrate the rapidly dwindling spending power of the Jamaican populace.
My friend, the opposition leader resorted to theatrics by bringing 3 baskets to this debate. When I introduced the food basket to Parliament many years ago, it was not meant to poke fun at the plight of the Jamaican people. I feel the pain our people are facing, and I know the difficulties. It is real. People's pain should never be exploited for cheap theatrics and political grandstanding.
And she also had this to say.
My greatest concern, though, is that the items in his food baskets were imported. I would have preferred if I had seen yam, dasheen, plantain, banana, breadfruit, peanut, red peas. If we did not pass the 7 IMF test, there would be nothing in the basket except perhaps eucalyptus oil.
Tanika Thomas reporting.
So, you know, so when this guy come out and I talk about him and about Bramwell, him a talk about Bramwell. Talk about Holness, Bramwell and unknown. What we call one the mystery man.
Mystery man.
Mystery man, when I play mystery man, because we don't know about mystery, but we don't know, say, our next man I make a claim. So we don't want to fling him in there, you know. You say we're nice, honest. We don't fling in mystery man in there, you know. But we get mystery man I make a claim after you. Then, and we not fling him there. We're not going to do it. But, you know, this bad. Yes? It's bad. So when them come down about fiscal discipline, them mash up the place. Mama P them straighten it back. It mashed up again. Right now we're in a recession again. So what them do is run out with PR and we not even look for Big Mama way. They are garbage, them they run, nobody not look for them, but them put out nobody. Listen. Anybody in them right mind that really listen Big Mama them and George Davis. Why?
But when?
Right mind, them there.
The only thing Holness them should I able to talk about is fiscal indiscipline, you know. Cause remember them not pay IMF, you know, them miss so much quarter, you know, consecutively, you know. That are not discipline, that are indiscipline.
Discipline, yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And who to tell them say them have to run, go back to IMF. And even when them run, go back to IMF, Jamaican people know what the money do, you know.
No.
The man them borrow the money and rob 3/4 of the money. 3/4 of the money them rob and keep a quarter for service to debt. And that the man them do and left the burden upon Jamaican taxpayers and future taxpayers where they have born yet. You understand? That's why them can't get good deal when them go to IMF, you know. Because them never care about a good deal. It's just get the money. Use the money for yourself. Use back a portion of the money and service back the debt, not paying down the debt. Leave it to the population and future generation to pay it off. And we have to make sure, no, say, these boys, you know, we get back most of what them loot. We have to make sure. Can't make them just walls off now the sunset with a slap on the wrist. No. You have to pursue them loot. Just like they get to youth them. Can't give these boys no free rein no more. These boys must pay a high price for the crime. Long time them a mash up Jamaica, you know, and take Jamaican for fool, you know.
Yes.
Have Jamaican in a 2025 and 16,000 Jamaican dollars as minimum wages when for them one a millions, you know, my brother.
My God.
You understand? Yes. Yeah. And enough of them way with the whole heap of millions, you know. I just some of them have a wife, you know. And if them do have a wife and go 2 pitney, you know. But they get a man and woman, them have whole heap of youth around them. And remember, the country need a population to continue the growth and the development. You understand? Population is vital. So when they get to youth, them a do, man and woman and a produce real people to take over the statistics number of the population so we can build a country. Yeah? Right now, I see that some European country, you know, where they have pay people, man, to come breed them woman, you know, because them population get old. Boy, that Jamaica kill me, see them kill out the population and starve the population. Right now in a slavery, things is better for the people them, because the slave master feed you because you have to trunk for work. Them man you work you and then suffer you through hunger and poverty. You understand? So them guys need to fix up themselves and understand what is the reality of becoming a government. Yeah? And a prime minister. You have to care for the people. It can't be about your bank account and your wealth. Like this man, we have 28 bank account and whole heap of millions and billions all over the place. Eh? It can't be that. It must be for the people. That's why I like Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden speech, you know. The man said he's not a politician.
He's not.
That Jamaican will come for work for the people. You understand?
We does not talk about him, right? So when I sure say the man a real musician, we are talking about musician. Just finish talk after me just play a little thing here and nice of the place. Look here. Back up, back up. Oh man. Back up, look here.
I tell you.
Pull up.
So I said.
And that was just a talk about father road, so. Hey, there's hope for reggae music again, man.
By the Father's hand.
Oh, leave up Rasta children.
Bro!
Sure.
Bro!
Big should. Should I go wrong?
Bro! Hey, no, sir, I'm not going to take care of this and go straight.
Then lonesome. And this we are talking about, you know.
Yes.
We are talking about a man who can bring himself around the common people and have fun. And where the common people feel love and joy.
Yeah.
You understand? And this is just the essence of a real leader.
Yeah.
So that we are said, as the man said, the word is love. And I yield back the floor.
Yeah, every artist need to go out and vote. If you never vote before, vote. This is reggae music of hope again. Not that will last hope, but the way them destroy or try to destroy reggae music. I have a man who now is running for prime minister, current leader Mark Bolin, who produce music, play music, sing music, clear evidence about what just a talk about. Right, Father Lonesome?
Of course.
You feel good, man. There's hope again.
Yes. We say Andrew try to do a thing and him like me don't know what done in him to it, and me don't know if I go for a piece of wood. But me don't know where him say I do. Mr. Mark him cricket when me look at him. He gonna keep by Andrew. Hey, he's a guy where him does
a Xerox man.
Him bad mind and hey, he dangerous, you know. Him not supposed
Xerox.
Yes, it's a Xerox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back to Portia Miller video where you play. You say when she bring the basket into parliament, she was speaking truth to power of the purchasing power of the people.
Yes.
As them the money that prices has gone up and they're you know, but when him coming out of the parliament, him copy what she do, just like him going out of the parliament last week, got copy comrade Julian Robinson baby father speech, DNA speech. And him just always a copy. Him don't have no ideas, him don't have no plans, him don't have no vision. And so when you have someone like that who is not original, you know, back in the days when we write lyrics are original, write the tune original. You know what I mean? Him is not an original, him is a want to be carbon copy. Only thing him know for do is criminality, embezzlement, money laundering, tax evasion, lying, pathological lying. Him not have nothing. I mean, the man going to the parliament last Thursday and desecrate the parliament with lies on top of lies. And we know what the facts check, bring out IMF documents and rubbish everything what him say. Show that the relationship Jamaica had with the IMF and a Bruce School, you know, them mash it up. And it took Portia Miller Simpson reaching out to the American Congressional Black Caucus led by the financial Congresswoman Maxine Waters, Charles Rangel, Gregory Weeks, and a Jamaican descent, Yvette Clark, and them lobby the IMF on the behalf of Jamaica. And Mama P, strength and courageous as a woman leader, the first woman prime minister in the history of Jamaica, saved Jamaica from the brinks of going over the precipice of economical disaster. That's in the history book and it cannot be erased. I don't care what this criminal pathological liar say, and I lie to the people them, insulting the people them intelligence. But thank God for lives like Reggae Dub Scene, Father Lonesome daily programs, and Mystic Sensation and Sir Melting Pot, and the whole away in other space are rubbish everything what him say. And prove to the Jamaican people, expose the lie what him tell. So when Mama P, she talk about purchasing power of the people. Now the dollar gone to almost 159. After them spend $1.1 billion last year, start from January 2024 to December 2024. the dollar would start off the year last year, 157 US dollar. And then now the dollar is over almost 158. So them waste taxpayers' money. I try to save $1 Jamaica, all because this prime minister does not understand economics, lack knowledge of budgeting and planning, and have no vision. And so right now, when the People's National Party come back in power, I'm gonna be the same thing. We're gonna save Jamaica again. And when the video of Father Lonesome just play, there's hope for reggae music one more time. Cause we're gonna go back to the days when the youth them have music, can go studio, can go dance, can go concert, and the man them now have to wonder where the next meal will come from. The man have to worry about the visa get take away. Cause them must speak truth to power, call out the wrongdoings of the government who don't like to be held accountable. So Mama P, you were right, and the history will be favorable to you. You are the Queen of Jamaica, and that will be forever written in the history book. Over to you, Father Lonesome.
I'm going to show you a video now when Mama P leave and hear this hypocrite. Yeah, when I said talk Mama P, you see the man go to the police, man, though? Just hear this. Remember, I did tell she bad and what have you, you know, when she do this until that she not play. Hear this now. Let me play something. Let me show you say you can't toss it. Watch out. Remember, them try to do everything and do PR for this trial, you know. Now, I'll show you something now. More than we push at him. All right, not the body. Let me see when she'll leave now. Look at this now.
Speak good about her when she'll leave.
Watch this. Full of the thing, them, man.
Era in Gordon House today, as MPs and senators across the political divide paid tribute to a giant of Jamaican politics who is about to exit the political stage, Portia Simpson Miller.
Mrs. Simpson Miller rose through the ranks of the People's National Party to become its president and make history as the first and so far only woman to become prime minister. She said to resign from her role as member of parliament for South West St Andrew in 2 days.
This evening we have team coverage beginning with TVJ's Andrea Chisholm, who is outside Vale Royal. Over to you, Andrea.
Thank you very much, Archibald and Doreen. I'm here at Vale Royal, the official residence of the Prime Minister, where the Prime Minister himself will be hosting a reception in honor of Mrs. Simpson Miller. A number of dignitaries are here. Earlier, I saw the Chief Justice Zela Makala and members of the Diplomatic Corps. And later, in a more relaxed setting, they will be paying tribute to Mrs. Simpson Miller for her over 40 years of service to the Jamaican people. But let's take you inside Gordon House, where members of both houses of parliament paid a tribute to her earlier. The atmosphere there could be described as warm and fuzzy. Political royalty robed in white arriving to pounding desks and a standing ovation during a joint sitting of the lower and upper houses of parliament.
To pay tribute to the most honorable Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller, ON MP, on her retirement.
Senators reciprocated the familiar greeting of Portia Simpson Miller, hugs and kisses all around. The history-making moment was evident through the presence of former Prime Ministers Edward Seaga and P.J. Patterson, as well as Speaker of the House of the Assembly in the Cayman Islands, Makiva Bush. Prime Minister Andrew Holness said Mrs. Simpson Miller was a metaphor of hope and strength for the Jamaican people as she attained the...
You hear this now? Metaphor, hope and strength for the Jamaican people, and she really loves Jamaican people. But yes, still that like trick, you know. That's why you know same the real. Yeah.
The highest office, that of a Prime Minister.
This is no ordinary feat, and you are no ordinary woman. We pay homage to you today, and we identify with your song, the strength of a woman.
He also described her as a genuine person who always had the less fortunate at the forefront of her mind.
You have been the voice that has kept the government focused on policies and programs that are beneficial to the poor. And I have studied you in that regard. I have observed how you have operated. And I am saying to you on your retirement that you don't have to worry. There is a new defender of the poor people of Jamaica.
That was a mistake, yeah? Some study her, and she's a good man. But yes, they didn't put her out and I go for basket and I tell him lie. And I do him thing. No, I say when she leave, don't worry. Me are the new defender of the poor. The man lying himself. He's a billionaire. That ain't the defender of the poor. When the poor not eat, like Sir Mandy say, you know, you feel worried. Because you alone don't want to eat. And you know, so them not eat. Yes? The man destroy the place to just stand for the rich. Line in pocket and you know, me can't block again and like, you can't carry anything. You can't carry nothing with you. This earth don't make you carry nothing with you. I just live comfortable till your time. So I see why people live like this. In my garbage. My garbage. Yes, brother.
Well, Andrew Holness, you know, from day one, never demonstrate himself to the people in no other way than a garbage. You understand? Because remember, you know, if you're the real opposition, you know, you're supposed to come and talk like how we are. Real opposition I speak now. Talk about the things where you'd like to implement. But if you notice, Andrew Holness will talk about the people them where I run up against. And when him talk about them, him fabricate him story and tell pure lie. And it's only a pity that Jamaica, you know, fall for him lie. Because Jamaica, in at the time when him come in, you know, was on the right path to recovery and growth and development. Jamaica was, you know, heading in a direction where it could be sustainable if I'm to 75% of its own ambition. You understand, in terms of growth and development. But this guy come and trick the people, man, and get the people head turned with a whole heap of lie in terms of promising them cheaper energy. Promise people that them can sleep with them door and window open. Reminding people say, you know, them life is at risk under the PMP because them easier to dead by a gun than being hit by a car. All them narrative them use. Now, I know for a fact him couldn't trick me with them murder, you know. Because I would all listen to him and I say, but this don't make no sense. But want to hear your plan where you have. Where you have in your head cup. Where you go pour out in the economy as in terms of your knowledge. How you go build the country. What plan you have to develop certain sector in your economy, like your manufacturing sector, your health sector and all these things. Your roads and it not talk nothing. And him think him can carry on the same performance in a 2025. You're mad. Not when the Titan says around town. Because you know we are going about anything when you come in we know a lie. Because everything you talk, we have facts check it. Because we need clean government now. Like a man like Sir Mark Wallen, but we know clean. Him record speak for himself. Andrew record dirty. Andrew is just pure garbage in real terms. Yeah, that's why we see under him regime in power. We see how even the security deteriorate. The security forces is gang, death squad. We don't have police at Jamaica again. We have gang and death squad. We have criminal in a balaclava where we see a rob place blatantly in a daylight balaclava up. You can imagine, and we don't hear nothing about that. We don't even hear nobody get charged for that robbery there. I'm sure now the video must can identify who they are at the time, regardless of them balaclava thing. Because I mean, every station, you know one with them dispatch, you know. Yeah, I mean, if you know a man in a size and stature, all when him balaclava piece and face, me can make him out. So we want to know what go on for them cases there. And we are tell the people in Jamaica say, right now, beware of them balaclava police here. Please and thanks. Beware of them because them are not police. Them are gang and death squad. You understand? And Andrew Holness want to give the button to him are the problem for this thing here. Them woman where cry like all the mother for our youth in a St. Thomas where we see gunned down mercilessly early morning. Come here, the mother say him just about a few time to get up to go work. So he's a working youth. But he was murdered cold-blooded by the state. We have to get them things that rub out our society. We cannot, you know, embrace these type of behavior from the security force. So right now, me I call upon Google to for resign, you know. As me say, me no want to talk to nasty, stinking, dirty crab, because I'm a shit. Female just full of shit like the crab. Yeah, because I'm the on film last song, you know. So him can go and stay there till when time Marky G come in and him go to prison. You understand? But you see nasty Google too. Yeah. Remember the people them no elect, you know, Google too. That's why me I move you, you know. Because you know, come through the political process where ballot paper is concerned, you know. Use an appointee of this corrupted regime. Me ask you to resign a morning because you're shit. From you come in and be a murder, your witness pan video, I'll know you know do not go one. You understand? I'll know. Because I no see you suspend some criminal boy where I work with badge and gun, you know. Yeah, I no see you come out and say nothing to the parents that will lose them youth, you know. And to the baby mothers that will lose them loved one, you know. The baby father, you know. And to the children will lose them father. Me no hear you say nothing, you know. All me see I do I go around. I drive in a big expensive car and I crash it down the country. Yeah, because what you do? You live life. You live life. Because you've been protected by the state now. So we are asking you as a person where the society never appoint, never approve you. You're unpicked by the nasty regime government led by Andrew Holness. Give up that commissioner post. Because where we are seeing with the eyes and with the world and witness, with them eyes, your job is not tenable anymore. It's untenable and you need to go. And I yield back the floor.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing how, and some of the things you just touched on, Sir Melting Pot, of how he tried to tear down Mama P in 2015, leading up to the general election in 2016. It's amazing how, like you said, he blamed the PMP for that the people will not survive and live because of crime. It's amazing how he said that the people must hold the government accountable. Stop making excuses for those that you elected and hold them accountable. It's amazing how he said that we should raise our voice in concert against the government for failing to, you know, reduce crime and manage the economy. And yet, you know, on her last day before she leave office in the parliament, he gives her praise and talk about how good she is. And it showed the hypocrisy. Yeah, we know it's politics, and politics is a dirty game, and you know it comes with its semantics and triatics and gimmicks and drama. But you were talking about governance. When it comes to governance, you need someone who is a steady hand, someone who's measured, someone who's calculated, someone who has the right temperament, someone who can manage well under stress and pressure. Yet this prime minister has failed in all of those points that I just mentioned. The economy, when this great woman, Mama P, went to America to plead with America to help her, because if they did not, Jamaica would have went over the cliff economically, crash. And yet the grace of God and the power of God and the compassion and the mercies of God touched the heart of the America Congressional Black Caucus to speak to the IMF, because Maxine Waters was in charge of the finance for the Black Caucus at that time. And so with their input and their assistance, that helped save Jamaica economy. And this criminal prime minister knows these things, but yet when she got the loan and Comrade leader Mark Golding also helped to draft the proposal to the IMF. When the money came to Jamaica in the 1st of May 2013, she only had 2 years to implement and to bring about change. And we know change doesn't come overnight. But yet this prime minister who was in the previous government of Bruce Golding, who wrecked the economy, had no mercy in the amount of lies that he told on Mama P. And history is going to judge this guy. And history will not be favorable unto him because the truth is coming out. Documents are there in the archives in the U.S. government that we put out with Maxine Waters, hosting a reception for Mama P in January of 2015. Documents are there in the IMF website as it relates to how much the IMF, Bruce Golding administration, failed 14 IMF tests, and the capital markets of the world, financial capital markets of the world, turned their back on Jamaica and would not help Jamaica. And it's a miracle how God stepped in and helped to work to Mama P to save Jamaica from the brinks of financial collapsing. And so for him now in the parliament in her last moment, it's like, we do funerals as a pastor, and some of these people have negative things to say about the person when they were alive. But when the person died and laying in the casket, the remains that the person cannot hear, then they come and say all the grandiose, wonderful, great things about the deceased. Too late. So when he got up in the parliament and say all those nice things about Mama P, it's too late. The videos are there that we play every day. The archive that Father Lonesome of Sir Byron of a melting pot of, those videos are evident. That's on social media. The history book is already written on this criminal prime minister. He's the biggest hypocrite and the biggest pathological liar and the biggest criminal in the history of Jamaica. Over to you, Father Lonesome.
Yes, man. And you could have said no more better than that, because let me tell you something. Andrew Holness must step on the ballot. That bastard. Must say. But when I say bastard, remember me I talk about it legally because in ban 72 when Monday just go in 5 months after him ban, right? In a 72. His mother is a different name from his father. I know one name Bramwell and one name Holness. So, his mother never named Holness now Bramwell. He has a next name, so him born as a bastard. And Sir Michael man, they give him status, that him father if you look about him, any one of them will him choose. You understand? Anyone will him choose. They have a mysterious one, Yes, see? Anyone will him choose, and him can't carry them a coat as long as him know.
I can't wait to find out Mr. Mystery Man, Father Lonesome.
You have to find out Mystery Man. The one man alone have 3 father, man, that bad. It's so bad, No, you think about it as a female. Just think about it as a female. So bad, man.
Hey, Lonesome, the Prime Minister broke all record around the world, And the other Prime Minister we have 3 fathers.
Yes, some boy come clear. Hey, that's
I wonder somebody is going to run out before election.
Yeah?
Oh, brother.
Another father going to run out before election.
Well, the father that run out and now I say, boy, it's so not look funny or nothing. So, 3 father. And it look bad, as a woman. Just tell me now.
Hey.
Eh?
But this father, not really claim him, I last part and days span hurt as a civilian. No, claim him. If you never claim him, 4 times I go to prison. A straight prison, I go him now, no used to you, Mr. Dad. This guy, I want no used to you. So, you see, if you never did claim him from long time, leave him alone.
Right. Melton Pot make it so nice, Mr. Pooper. Mr. Pooper.
Well,
yes, Mr. Pooper. Mr. Pooper, yes. We don't know if you want to claim him now, because he might have denied you. Say a trim of things now. If you never have a 28 bank account, well, come out, come that now. You know, so me no know better keep in the shadow, not see way.
Better stay in the shadow.
Bramwell. Angel look like Bramwell for you, you know. He look like Bramwell too. Yeah, man, same
well.
way. Got a picture with Bramwell. Yes. But you know, I'm born as a bastard. And Sherman the Geo legitimacy. Yes. Yes. Sherman they come and say, listen, the bastards and servant act, right? Yes. And say, listen, your father have to take care of you, you have the same right. So you could have got to Bramwell and say, Bramwell, you don't care what you do. And they just creep go to Holness and tell him the same thing.
And chop him too. Chop too far.
Is that chopper from my brother then?
So that where do the Mr. Man now?
Chop him too. What am I right now?
A woman are pregnant and I know who are the father, so she just chop everybody but she can. Who she think they got it?
Okay, you know, if I
so then hold on. So then loan some. We need to analyze certain things, you know, because we am adapted. Well, we don't know if the real mother in grow monks.
Are the old man. Remember I'm going with them great grandmother.
That may I say, that's why I'm a bit confused. As to where him grow the mother and grow the great grandmother or grandmother or something of that sort.
So
That's why I'm a bit confused, you know, because I'm adapted. Him not really know where I go and film.
I mean him lie. Because him does
well,
hey, you know what say, I put up the video where I tell you say if you vote for the PMP, you know, your next step might be you. I know you come tell the woman when she leave now, look after you in and say, well, you're great. You do. I'm a study. I got to the part, you know. And in some study mandatory, you know, that's why I tell the same dangerous. So when him come with a gift of the gab, when him come and say, boom, blah, blah, blah. Him try for me like the prime minister did like him caring, but not really caring.
No. I remember I promised Portia say he might take care of the people. Eh?
Well,
don't worry.
Well,
maybe
10 million to it, 2-3 of them alone. We did the rest.
But one thing me have to say, you know, me don't know how him sleep at night time, you know. Knowing to the fact say him rob so much of Jamaica money and the world know. How him sleep. Because him can't go nowhere and you know be himself. That's why if you notice anywhere him go have recent time, you know. If it's a shadow of himself, you know. I know the vibrant Andrew Holness where we know when he was opposition and I just try to make him mark in the politics, you know. You really cut off him now, the true lonesome. You cut him off.
And him have some Jekyll in a parliament. You notice the one around baggage?
Yeah, man.
Like a gimmick thing or something. You know, and like the more come and that's what I'm saying, back off the mind. Because them come with no PR again and treat the people, not as long as we're there, you know.
Well, we see one of them where I giggle where him is a man where have rope I go around with a knife, look like him thief, you know, livestock.
Yes.
The one on him tough tank, car is hungry. A man where I go thief livestock in a night, them was a night they have rope in them car, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? Him me see a giggle, you know, when Sir Marky G make him speech, you know. That piece of shit when him tough tongue, you know. We have Beryllium Carnal Regional Hospital I use as a channel to funnel the whole of Jamaica money in, you know. And it can't done. Whole of them 9 years and all, now it's not near completion. But him have rope a trouble with a knife. Some want to ask tough tongue, yeah? Where you da go tie up with the rope? Goat? Hog? God, you know, me don't know if nobody traveling the rope at night, especially a parliamentarian. A man who represent a ministry like health, eh? But you have rope at the time in a pandemic when everywhere locked down, you have to thief some goat. Because some goat you have to thief or some hog, you know. Because the rope they tell me say something suspicious. You understand? But anyhow, something very suspicious did go on the night. Because you tie up a man and you take away him contraband. But this man was never placed in the custody of Jamaican. We do every year. Not about this man and his identity. Well, so what you tie up the man for? And oh, you know the man is not a Jamaican. He's a white man. No, you wouldn't tie up no white man just so. Because you don't respect a white man, you see him, you probably ask him where am I going to give him a lift. But you tie him up. Hey, watch a boy the tough tongue, you know. We need to audit him personally, you know, because the boy the thief 85 million and give him sweetheart, you know. To market me, you know. I was this boy have importation license for rice and all these things, you know. But this bush part we are paying for serve now flourish, you see it a run down. The hospital are run down. And the fee ministry. Yeah. We look to see how Trapper John I get contract. Nasty stinking Trapper John from down at the west there. Yeah. Where all him have is a culinary art. Culinary art paper him have, you know. But him I run project. My project manager for Western Children Hospital and Adolescent. Yes. Come on, man.
The Smurf.
Drop the boy a tough tongue, man.
The Smurf them there, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And them are zero, sub-zero. Can you call them names so I can push it up fast?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Anything below that, you see it? Them have everywhere them going to draw a Big Mama here. Big Mama can't go back to Africa, you know?
No. I remember, you know, the whole of them mafia will on Big Mama, you know.
Yeah, man.
So everybody, all of them want to hide underneath Big Mama because the way she big and swatty, you know.
Yeah, Big Mama.
Sit down for all one of them. You look for tough tongue and Big Mama, sit down for that. You can't find tough tongue.
No. Yeah, man. Big Mama. As I said before, Big Mama, go on end because we see we beg Pastor Vicky a little prayer, but before I beg my prayer, make we Big Mama, next time I go down here, so because the people them not in a year. So I just have show it from afar and show you a little distance. Because Big Mama, let me tell you this, you can save. You going in a Big Mama, I don't know what you're gonna do, you know. I don't know what you're gonna do. Hey, see one of my thing like it. Look at that thing here. Let me show you that thing here. This are near you, not well. Look at one of my things. This are 19, this are 2004. You know, look on this. You know what this? Look here. When I run through and look at my thing, you know, you see how it is?
Better run in action.
Look on the day. Right. Gregory, you know, Gregory, the man, big right.
Yes, Gregory. Mm-hmm.
Look at Brown. How keep it. Look at who.
Veteran in action.
Read about
Run Things Promotion. Run Things Promotion present. Mm.
And look where it keep. Look where it keep.
Down pen.
Look where it keep. Caribbean Center, Afro Caribbean Center, Wolverhampton.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you see what it is?
Yeah, man.
M6 motorway, you see where?
Yeah.
You see the date? 04.
Yeah, man. 04.
30th
of July.
Some Hawaiian voice to the plate for my camera leader Mark Bowling.
Yeah, man, him good, man. No, man, you know, say him safe, man.
Well, lonesome right now. I think the people them thirsty for some more Run Things production in the UK, you know. But you don't know. We have to finish one job.
But we have to done with this first.
Mm-hmm.
Big Mama, before
what's Big Mama, man?
What's Big Mama, man? See you, dear God. They know what I think
back. No, sir. Big Mama.
Big Mama back to Africa.
No.
Prime Minister. Well, because they bogus Prime Minister. You know, when Rubio comes about with the foolishness, you know. You make a public thing where everybody can hear what you're saying, nobody go behind closed door. Because that's a good fight, you know. That's a good fight, you know. You know,
well.
Do something, yes, and then go behind closed door, chat behind back, you know. Yeah, man. Me go tell the people them what they want. You can't that him good pan. Don't trust him. You have to.
And I like him. Him can't trick America and tell him no garbage, you know.
No.
So this week are the week of the decision for Andrew Holness. I saw labor right to go prove you if you're good.
No, but yeah, this.
Yeah.
But brother,
judgment.
What I tell you about Andrew Gado. He said if him come out and make a public them come out in the public for make the speech and everything. Them don't make one behind do and say, listen, we have to come out and tell the public this. But you see, what we are doing is private, we are sign this and send them over. People might think them still there, them now gonna know. So he may come out and say, yes, man, nobody not moving. But I say him lie.
Same thing with SSL. Same thing with the SSL and the boy.
Yes.
And the boy Nigel Clark. So they will come with that same strategy there, yeah.
The FBI is here and them advance, not never go so.
Them signed the summer agreement in December 2023.
Right.
Never tell nobody. Find it out online.
Yes. But this Elijah Clark did come out in an SSL. I remember say, Holness, Holness come out and say, have to be unassailable and we have to know about that time. Him get money from SSL.
Never know would I know. Him never know would I know at the time, Him think everything would have remained secrecy. Him never know say would have find out. Say him get money and how much him get and how much time him get money from the same thing we don't know nothing about.
Him don't know nothing, But when we look on it and look on the thing where the IC put out, him get money 2019, him have 70,000 US. Then him get an next 140,000. That's over 200,000 that,
Me I tell you.
And he put man on board because we have that, but him that said these things, you never know.
No, him don't know nothing. A shocking news to him. But then at the same time, Mark Krasker, I open an account for him.
All right.
To add mass.
Clark, come and tell me, say, the FBI working and them advance, so that me have it,
Yeah.
So you can't trust them. So then because Mark Rubio come out to the public and yes, we're not moving the nurses. And then they'll go back in and say, that and yeah, we start sending them home now. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you ever see happening in Jamaica is that you see less nurse and doctor from Cuba till you don't see them no more. You understand? Phase them out. And him smart, him phase them out.
Smart. Me know you tell him smart, him not really smart. He fool.
Him fool. But him fool trying to be smart.
Yes.
Criminal crime.
Because look
yeah, and fool trying to be smart.
Oh, you forgot on a pulpit to preach. And say you're born in a one room. And your great grandmother will live with for years. And then you go on the next pulpit. I remember that video, and a tape. And you go on the next pulpit and say you live with your mother, father, and sister. 2-bedroom this time. And one lie.
I remember the last lie what them tell. So them always
not smart.
The man is an adopted child that's been moving around to different parents. So obviously, him had to give you 2 different segments in life.
Yes.
We hear same adopted. Yeah. And the young prime minister will have a real mother and father is an orphan. Me not know.
Buster adopted to them said.
Well, no, Buster was not adopted. Buster got married on a ship to a man named Buster Manti that he liked. Not the name him like Buster Manti.
I'm alone one Buster Manti.
One Buster Manti. You're Clark when he was Clark, no? Boy, this is a rare name, Buster Manti. You must have it. The man said, well, if you have it, you have to have something else, So you want now, let's get it on. So them play Marvin Gaye. You understand? Them play Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, tell you.
Them play Marvin Gaye and get wedded, man. Come on. Marvin Gaye, Let's get it on. Playing Marvin Gaye. So we know Buster got married on a yacht out in the sea. Yeah. So when him come back and go in him cousin party now, and him cousin realize they're gone, him kick him out. Kick him out. Not in my party. I don't play Marvin Gaye.
Yes, I kick him out.
I kick now, man, kick out that man. Because remember, Wayne and Pastor Ricky, remember him come back, and join up with him cousin, That means he must, him feel energized to go give him a strength. But when man hear him that one, let's get it on. And now man say get on with what? Man say you want me to live. Buster live up.
Right.
Last time go farm the JLP.
Definitely. You understand? And start go against Norman hard now. And Norman's son. You understand? But them are relatives, you know, two first cousin.
Yeah.
But you can't let the country, Norman know you left the country as Clark and come back as Buster Manti and play Marvin Gaye song, let's get it on. Marvin kick your type of just live up.
Hey, Pat. Hey,
Pray for them, Father.
But they pray for them now, Pastor Ricky.
Pastor Ricky, boss a prayer, because we just mash them up. And I remember, you know, the prayer we have a prayer that Holness, repent, please, and thanks, because the amount at the 28 bank account and the lies we might tell and just, you know, some angel got talk to him. Please, I'm making a prayer for him now. Make him stop tell the lie, man. Him dangerous, you know. I'm making go, man. Him no must sleep on the ballot.
Let's pray.
Pastor
Ricky. Let's pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we bow at your throne. We come before you, mighty God. On the behalf of Jamaica, we pray, God, for this land, the beautiful island in the sun of the Caribbean, a tourist destination, tourist attraction where the culture, the history, the heritage, the language, the food, reggae music, the herbs are well popular throughout the world. The people are resilient. The people are loving and caring, but they have been under bondage for the last 9 years, suffering and affliction from a brutal wannabe dictator. We want to change the constitution, insert a ceremonial president, my God, to take away the parliament, People's National Party voting legislation power in the parliament. We just pray that you continue to expose the criminality, the devices, the plan, the schemes, the corruption. We pray for this prime minister that he will repent, that he will go before the nation, not reading from a piece of paper this time that someone wrote for him, but pray sincerely and ask for forgiveness, ask for mercy, for the atrocities. So many mothers eye water, grandmothers eye waters, families eye waters on this prime minister, for the evil and the wickedness that he has afflicted the people with, all this borrowing from the IMF, World Bank, Development America Bank, with all these austerity measures that they take away the social development and growth and infrastructure. And we can see how things has collapsed in Jamaica. Hospitals are deplorable, roads are deplorable, schools are run down, teachers don't have the right salary, doctors and nurses are owed back pay, having black days where they dressed in black as a protest. Food prices are sky high, affordable housing are through the roof. Everything has gone wrong in Jamaica, but yet we have a prime minister that lies on the parliament, the floor of the parliament, desecrate an honorable house with no regards for integrity and honesty, a prime minister who did not sign the code of conduct of the 7 Nolan principles of transparency, honesty, integrity, subject, and accountability, a prime minister who's guilty according to the IC report of money laundering, embezzlement, racketeering, tax evasions, conspiracy to commit investment fraud, abuse of power, that have multiple bank accounts onshore in Jamaica and offshore in Jamaica, set up a Ponzi, was in a Ponzi scheme, SSL, that defraud 31 million US dollars, included 12.7 million from Usain Bolt, an iconic legend sprinter, a total of $44.5 billion, which include money from NHT, NHF, NIS, the Banana Board. Too much corruption, mighty God. How much more can the people take? The time has come for a change, and we pray that this prime minister will go to prison for all the robberies of taxpayers' funds, $3 trillion, mighty God, that was stolen. 12.2 billion is already stolen from his office. My God, have mercy all these apartment buildings and complexes of breaches of building code violations. My God, this prime minister behave as if he's above the law. He's untouchable. But in the name of Jesus, we pray that you'll bring him down to nothing like he brought down Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, who exalt himself and set up a God. We see this prime minister set up his name as bro God, which more is like bro devil. Have mercy, we pray in the name of Jesus. We pray for the election that it will not be fraudulent, that they would not be able to get away with vote buying, that the election will be fair and free, and the will of the people and the voice of the people will speak on election day. We thank you for righteous man, current leader Mark Golden, a man of integrity and honesty. For such a time as this, he has risen to this occasion to save Jamaica as the modern day Moses from corruption and criminality in government. I pray that you give him the grace, give him the strength, give him the courage, surround him with people of wisdom, his advisors, those who will be giving him advice in terrible, tough situations, that they will make the right choices. What's in the best interest of the people of Jamaica is elevated to a time and a position like this only by you. And so we thank you in advance that he will become the next prime minister. Bless Father Lonesome and his wife, Lady Angie. We thank you for the sacrifice he has made and her sticking with him by his side day after day, morning, noon, and night to beat and teach and speak truth to power and hold government, corrupt government officials accountable. May you bless Father Lonesome and his wife, children, grandchildren, continue to supply their need, everything they're believing you for, standing in need for. Fail not to grant it. May his YouTube channel continue to be a beacon of light, a ray of hope that will give courage and information, revelation, knowledge, and wisdom and understanding to the viewers and the listeners. Bless them in their health. May no sickness, disease come near their body in the name of Jesus. We thank you for Sir Melton Pot, a voice to be reckoned with, a voice that speaks truth to power. Continue to use him, continue to strengthen him, continue to bless him and favor him. Bless his wife in the name of Jesus. Continue to heal her body. Bless their children and grandchildren. Pour out your favor. Meet them at their point of need. And lastly, mighty God, we thank you for everyone in the chat, loyal listeners and supporters who's been with Father Lonesome for over the years, and they're still here today. We thank you for them. Bless them. Bless their family. Bless their marriage. Bless their children. Bless their household. Give them courage. Give them grace. Give them strength. And bless the people of Jamaica and an election day that they will go out and not stay home and make the right decision. Put the X beside the head. And we thank you for this space. Bless Sir Byron and Lady Anne-Marie and Mystic family as well. We thank you for this fellowship that we have with each other as we share information, as we hold government accountable. Continue to bless us all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Yeah, man, I tell you. But the part of blessing is sweet, you say pray that in our prison. Father God, listen, you know. Yes. I'm the tremble like leaf in the middle of part, you know. May I tell you now, Pastor, enough blessing. Say, so after we hammer them, we have a pastor for bless and pray for that thing, yes. So I bet I'm going to surrender. I can't go and bed and sleep tonight good enough. Impossible. Not true, brothers.
A long time him not sleep well. Just like how the country not running well. It's long time Andrew don't sleep well, just like how the country not running well.
And him said to, you know, the man lie,
Yeah.
man, and go on. We're done with him. You know, we have our time to move. So, brothers, later.
Yeah, man.
All right, my brother. Respect. Yeah.
I don't have balloons from this place. Tell the boy, never come on. Balloons from the bottom, no man. See, anyway, good song. Got my big drinks, no one some run run the place. Me no follow back a man, cause me no run rat race. Big trendsetter, load some set the place. Me no follow back a man, yo, yo, yo. As a man says to me, you're an expansion man. Cool, in the car, I'm balance from. Every man jump up on the man wagon. Put them lyrics together, and that do make one boy. Them don't know how to compose song, the boy. Them sound like cold bag and follow the hell. Them 50 and touchdown, me visit the love get a while. I'm full of a damn, but a big trendsetter, no one come set the place. Me never love a come and come in no run rat race. Big trendsetter, they want some set the place. Never love a come on, yo, veteran. To perform a stage, you want for them up the rest, yeah. Beat some juice and smoke too big at the fest, the crowd naturally where we drop down and dead. Get nervous and I know what to say, yo. Load some natural and what them a think. Man a vegetarian and me no smoke no drink. When me up on the mic, how the moon starting. I have the iceberg on the Titanic sing. Man a big trendsetter, no one come set the place. Me never love a come and come in a run rat race. Big trendsetter, no one come set the place. Me never love a